Are y'all able to hear me? I don't know if I have to. Can y'all hear me now? I can't hear myself. I don't know if it's working. Okay. So now I see people saying they can hear me now. Thank you, child, because I'm like, I can't hear my damn self. So I definitely don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't know why I can't hear myself over here. That's what's tripping me out. That's what's confusing me. Okay. So at least y'all can hear me, child. I don't need to hear my damn self. Okay, let me see who is in the building, child. Let me see. Let me scroll up. My friend Queen 794 is in the building. Thank you for showing up, friend. Thank you for showing up. I'm coming today and tomorrow, friends. So we got some heat for that ass. Okay, we got some fun going on this week. Okay, so I definitely hope that all of y'all are gonna be in that live stream tomorrow, because baby, we're gonna have a time. Thank you, friend, for showing up. My friend Queen 794. My friend Queen Chelsie is in the building. Thank you so much for the purple hearts. Let me tap this so I can scroll down quickly, child, because we ain't finna be stuck today. We are not finna be stuck. I'm not gonna hold y'all up today. My friend Sonia C is in the building. Hey, friend, thank you so much for showing up. I appreciate you. I truly, truly do. My friend Cream 794 says, hey, D. Thank you, friend. I appreciate y'all for showing up today. My friend Queen Chelsie says, I can't hear. Is it just me? Okay, hopefully y'all can hear me now. See a few thumbs up. And okay, yes, my friend Queen Chelsie says, I can hear now. Let me see. Okay, we got a few more people saying they can hear. Cool. So I think I wanted to keep the full screen so that you guys can see the full picture, but I guess I have to add myself to the stage in order for y'all to hear, child. So I guess that ain't gonna work the way I wanted it to. But because that's kind of why I was waiting for tomorrow's stream too, because I've been trying to get everything together for that so I can make sure that I'm presenting everything properly. Because baby, when I say I got some I can't say too much right now. We too early, otherwise they're gonna give me not a strike, but they're gonna ding my channel for me cussing too much too soon. But y'all, you know they coming, okay? But yeah, when I say I got some stuff for y'all tomorrow, baby, like I said, if you can't be in the live stream tomorrow, make sure you double back and catch that live stream, because participation is definitely needed. We're gonna have a time. I promise y'all we're gonna have a time. Let me see who else is in the building. My friend Helen Hicks is in the building, says, hey, D and everyone, I hear you. Thank you so much, Helen Hicks. I appreciate you for being here today. My friend Ava K is in the building. Hey, friend, I appreciate you for coming through. My friend Dana Danielle says, we ready, D. Thank you so much for coming through, friend. And y'all already know it's going to be a show, okay? Today's, like I said, I'm going to try not to hold y'all up too much today, because I'm going to do a whole lot of yapping tomorrow too, but it's going to be worth it tomorrow, child. I promise you. I've been for the past week and a half, I've been putting, baby, I got a whole, I put together a whole PowerPoint presentation for y'all for tomorrow, okay? When I say it's going to be fun, funny, and we're going to have a time, we're going to have a time. Now, you know, we get into our little therapy, so that's why I named it Therapy and Reality with D. But baby, therapy and reality, it's going to be fun and funny, okay? We definitely going to have a time. So thank y'all for showing up today, and I definitely hope y'all going to be there for tomorrow. I plan on doing it around the same time, so hopefully, like I said, if you guys aren't free during the day, during the live stream, then you guys might be able to make your way over there after, so you guys can still participate, because it's going to be a series of things going on. So in order for you to be able to get what you need at the end of it, you're going to have to participate, and you're going to have to follow through with the entire process. So definitely hope that y'all going to be ready for that. Let me see. It's funny to me, so I hope y'all going to be ready. My friend, if y'all know anything about me, it's going to be a cut up, okay? So don't even... And I told y'all what I used to do. So for if you new here and you ain't been here before, I used to do like pole dancing classes, like ladies' night classes. So we would get in there and I would do icebreakers so that everybody you know can get fun and familiar with each other before classes start. So that's kind of what tomorrow is, with a whole lot of twists and tangles, child. So we're going to have a time. But yes, it's definitely a kiki. That's why I keep giggling, because it's funny to me. But my friend Queen Chelsie says, let's get into it, D. Baby, we finna get into a few topics today, because I got a few topics for y'all. And I don't know if everybody came across the first topic, but I definitely wanted to make that the first topic, because it was definitely, it's interesting. Not, I won't say it's more interesting than anything else, but it's definitely interesting. And I just wanted to see if anybody else caught wind of it. So I definitely want to get into that. My friend, Miss Tasha's World says, I'm starting to side-eye all these girls now. They're not acting like grown, mature women. Baby, grown, mature women. That's why we be here. Because the majority of the process ain't grown or mature. Okay, child? My friend Queen Chelsie says, y'all like Lily new hair? I like it as natural, but not necessarily the style. I like the natural hair on her lately. I definitely have been enjoying seeing her in her more natural state because I think initially when I started watching her, she always wore wigs or weaves. So I didn't know what her natural hair looked like. And then, during the process of whatever she was going through, child, it was given who knows what the hell was going on under the bonnets and stuff. So she never necessarily had her natural hair in any specific state that made any specific type of sense. So I was always a little confused about what was going on under the wigs. Because when she would show us what was happening under the wigs, baby, it was the forest. Okay. So at the end of the day, seeing her now get these natural hair styles has definitely been refreshing because I feel like she has very nice features. And sometimes I feel like when you wear wigs a lot or when you wear extensions a lot, you don't get to see what a person fully gives or what a person is fully looking like. So to be able to see her giving her natural self, which is, with her more natural hair, even though she still has extensions or whatever sometimes, it definitely gives a more refreshing, more youthful look sometimes. When she had her hair pulled up in the bun, and when she had the ponytail with the swoop in the front, and then this hairstyle that she just got, definitely has been serving. I definitely have been enjoying the natural hair on her. So I would like to know what a lot of what the rest of you guys think about that too, because I know some people had their opinions about it, but I think that's half the problem with us as Black women anyways. We get so comfortable wearing these wigs and weaves. Baby, we wouldn't walk outside without an extension in our hair if our lives depended on it, okay? So in order to see her come outside, to see her as an influencer and somebody who people gravitated to because she was, doing her hair and stuff like that, to see her be able to get back to the more natural side of things and love herself still, no less, is definitely good to see. So I think, we all should give that a chance because we walking around wearing these facades half the time and not really addressing who we really are. And then now you've become the facade. Now you ain't really who you are because you're walking around with the shit on. Okay, child. Now here we are. At least we far enough in that I can start cussing now because baby, they flying. Okay. But yes, definitely is refreshing. I love the natural looks on her. And whatever hair spot she went to, I don't know I haven't seen anything like that for Black people specifically out here where I'm at, but seeing that is something that they're starting to do in other places. If they ain't doing it out here, I hope they bring it. Because when I say that looked like it was a time, that looked like it was definitely refreshing. It was much needed I feel like everybody needs something like that. And I'm like, lady, I don't know if the lady got her license and all that shit she was doing, but baby was doing it, okay? She went from a masseuse to a hairstylist to a therapist. Baby did all the jobs, okay? What they say, baby D got a job doing everything. She was everything all in one. And when I say she did the damn thing, if you in Chattanooga, I would definitely suggest going to that spot. And if they don't bring one out here, I'm going to figure out a way to suggest it to somebody, child, make him a damn self or something, because it was definitely worth it. Let me see, my friend Miss Tiff is in the building, says, hey, y'all. Hey, friend, I appreciate you for following through. I definitely do. So without further ado, like I said, I don't want to hold y'all up too much today. So before I even get into the first topic, I did want to share with y'all what tomorrow's thumbnail is going to look like, because like I said, they are going to look different from these thumbnails. So I want everybody to just kind of get an idea of what to look for. So if it pops up, you're not kind of questioning like, well, what is that? So tomorrow's thumbnail is going to look different. So you'll be able to, if you would like to participate in tomorrow's, live stream, this is what it will look like, just so you have a clear idea of, what you're clicking on, or what to look for when tomorrow's live stream starts. If I can figure out how to share my damn screen, child, hold on. Stop screen. Oh, why is it taking me through that whole process? Hold on, y'all. We in the ghetto, child. Y'all finna see all the damn thumbnails now because I don't know why it's playing. I don't know why this shit start playing. Okay, here we go. It's still okay. There it is. Okay, we back to reality now. We back to where we supposed to be, I believe. Okay, so my friend Phoenix Johnson's in the building, says good afternoon, D and everyone. Hey friend, I appreciate you for following through. And I know y'all be busy, y'all be at work, and y'all be doing a whole bunch of stuff. So thank y'all for making y'all way here and enjoying the live streams. And if you're here today, please make sure that you hit the like button on the way in so we can have a good time. Because baby, like I said, it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a shorter time today, but we still gonna have a time. And tomorrow is gonna be even more of a party. So if you free tomorrow, tell a friend to tell a friend, because we finna have a time. But this is what tomorrow's thumbnail is going to look like. So before I got into today's topics, I just wanted to give y'all a little idea of what to look for tomorrow. So if you see this pop up tomorrow, go ahead and join the live stream because we finna be into it. Okay, child? We are definitely finna be into it. So I'll leave that up just so anybody coming in can kind of get familiar with it and just get comfortable with it. So for today's first topic, did anybody come across the situation between, I know a lot of people were bringing up the situation. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to read the chat and read what I'm looking at over here. My friend Ryan Michelle's in the building, says, girl, I ain't seen you in so long. Baby, it's good to see you too. Okay, we back in the building and we having fun. 2026, I've been trying to get back over here and get my feet wet. Okay, I know I was gone for a minute, but baby, I done came and I came to show out. Okay, I done came to show some ass. Okay, I done came to do too much, because doing too much is exactly what we finna do. Like I said, I'm finna send y'all into this weekend with a good old time. If you ain't got shit to do tomorrow, you finna have some shit to do tomorrow. So please, 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 if you want to have some fun, I don't care if you at work, if you at home, if you ain't doing a damn thing and you want to have a good time tomorrow, come on through to the live stream tomorrow. Because the live stream tomorrow, if I didn't warn y'all before, it's not gonna be nothing about these ladies. The live stream tomorrow, we just finna shoot the shit, okay? And we finna shoot the shit and we finna have a good time with it. Because like I said, I got a whole PowerPoint set up for y'all, okay? And it's going to be funny, okay? Let me see. But yes, it's good to see my friend in here, Raymond Michelle. Thank you for following through. And I have not seen you in a minute, baby. But like I said, it's time to have a good time. And I'm glad you came over here to have it with us. My friend, Miss Tiff, said, that's cute. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Because I spent a good amount of time making this thumbnail and I spent a good amount of time making this damn PowerPoint for y'all, okay? So y'all, please, if y'all don't enjoy this shit tomorrow, I'm coming to find every single one of y'all, okay? Everybody in here, all 59 of these people. If y'all don't come and enjoy these damn PowerPoint shit that I put together, this shit took me a whole week. I'm gonna come find one of y'all at least, okay? I'm gonna make an example out of somebody, okay? Let me see, my friend. Thank you to my friend Miss Tiff. I truly appreciate that. My friend Lady T-Bugs in the building says, hey everyone, I truly appreciate you for being here. So yes, today's first topic, and like I said, I'm gonna leave this thumbnail up because I just want you guys to get familiar enough with it, like you guys get familiar with seeing these thumbnails. So it's going to be two totally separate things. And I'm kind of considering maybe putting these therapy and reality with D on the backup channel so this channel doesn't get too confused, because it's definitely going to be two different things. So I just come and introducing it over here so that I can get all my friends in it and y'all can have a good time so we could, do what we need to do with it. Yes, my friend said, not come find us, baby, everybody. I'm finding every damn body if y'all don't come and have a good time with me tomorrow after I done put together this damn 30-page PowerPoint, okay? I'm sitting here like I was in college putting together this damn PowerPoint, okay? But like I said, it's funny. So it's worth it. It was worth all the time it took me to put the shit together, baby. If y'all don't find it funny, I'm gonna laugh by my damn self, okay? The whole damn week I've been working on that shit. So I'm gonna have a good time if y'all don't, okay? Fuck it. My friend Queen Chelsie says, welcome everybody. Thank you for welcoming everybody into the building. And if you are in here, make sure you please hit the like button on your way in. My friend Lady T-Bug says, no problem, BF. My friend Queen Chelsie says, today is regular. Tomorrow we're going to have a different live. So come, yes. So make sure y'all here tomorrow too. Please do. Tomorrow it's going to be the club. Tomorrow we finna shake some ass, okay? That's what it's going to be. We all finna be in here cutting up. And the thing about tomorrow, before I get into the topic, because I know y'all want to talk about the topics, the thing about tomorrow's live stream is that's why it's called Therapy and Reality with D, because I like doing these live streams specifically about the ladies, because my channel is more realistic based. I make jokes and stuff, but I always find a way to bring it back to reality so that we can all, be moving on the proper accord. So that's kind of what Therapy and Reality, that's how it came about. But it's more of just a fun, funny way for us to find other shit to talk about that's, fun but still realistic based, so that we can all, everybody need to get something out and learn a little thing or two and learn something from each other. So it's a way for us to just kind of talk and communicate about real regular stuff in a fun, funny way. So if you've been here long enough on my live streams with these ladies, then you already know somehow I end up taking the shit to a damn preaching lesson. So I'll end up preaching about something. So that's how this came about. But instead of preaching to y'all the whole damn time, child, okay? We're going to have a good time. So it's definitely going to be, don't come in shy. Please come in with your guard down. We are not in there judging each other. We are in there. It's going to be, if the more honest you are, the funnier it is. The funnier it is, and the more freeing it's going to be. So it's going to be shit about, it's going to be shit about me. I'm going to have to be honest about, and it's not something you have to like tell your business. I'm not asking anybody to do that. But they are A and B questions. So if you're honest enough with yourself, then the shit will be funny at the end. And the more honest you are, the more the participation we get, the funnier the shit will be at the end. Because we all crazy, and we just got to figure out how crazy we are. That's the gist of it. So please, if you're ready to have a good time, come in and don't be shy. The more you comfortable and the more you answer questions, the funnier and the more fun you'll have. So please, like I said, don't miss it, okay? My friend Dana Danielle says, I'll be there. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. Please, please, please. Enjoy yourself and come in there and let your hair down. Don't be shy. Like I said, being shy, it'll be fun still being there if you don't participate and, kind of sitting back and just watching. But it's going to be so much more fun if you participate. I promise you that. Like I said, I've been doing this for a minute now. When I was doing my classes and stuff, I know how to shake the room up. So we're going to shake the room up and we're going to have a good time. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, as long as we're not shaking ass like Gina, friend, I'm not playing with you. She said, as long as we're not shaking ass like Gina, baby, barely. That means we ain't gonna be doing shit, okay? That means we finna be in there stiff and barely moving, baby. No, we finna shake the room up, okay? We finna shake the room upside down, okay? That's hilarious. Okay, so for today's first topic, I don't know if any of y'all came across this because she's not as big of an influencer as the other ladies that we watch. But I know that a lot of you guys have brought to my attention the fact that Tay and Six weren't really friends like that anymore, which I had never really come across initially. I know that after the birthday thing, some people were saying that they decided that they were just going to, go their separate ways as friends, and they didn't really speak anymore, which I still hadn't seen very much about it. But yesterday, I came across a video, Six's video, and I don't know if it came across because her stuff doesn't really come across my algorithm. I honestly didn't even really realize that she had a channel, not in a negative way. I just, never realized it. But her video came across my channel and it says something like, actually, I'll go to it now so you guys can see it for yourself. I'm not going to play the video for copyright purposes, but I will show you the video so that if you guys want to go check it out and you haven't, you can definitely go check it out. Let me see. Hey, you don't even start back there, okay? Because ain't nobody got time for that. Okay, so the title of her video was called "You're Not the Main Character, You're Just the Co-Host." So that's what caught my attention in the first place because I felt like that was a play on her being Six. I feel like it's very genuine to me. The times that I've seen her on camera with the other ladies or when she's with Tay, she seems very genuine to me. I can't say what she is or what she ain't or what everybody might think of her, but she seems very genuine to me. So the title of that thumbnail, I didn't feel like it was like a clickbait type of thumbnail. I didn't think it was like a clickbait type of title. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me know if you guys can even see the damn thumbnail because it's not showing up on my thing. Let me read I'll get back into the chat really quick while y'all answering that. Let me see. My friend Queen Chelsie says, I saw Six do a video. I didn't watch it all. Okay, yeah. So that's definitely what we're about to get into because I thought it was interesting for sure. My friend Miss Tiff says, oh, I was wondering about that too because I saw Six did a video. My friend Sweet Life 22 says, hey everyone, hey friend. My friend Queen Chelsie says, I never really watched her though, but not surprised Tay be doing her friends and partners wrong sometimes. Definitely it was giving. She can you guys see the thumbnail? Because it's not popping up on my phone. Okay, it popped up now, but I hope y'all can see it. So like I said, she doesn't seem to be very much of the type of person that's gonna reach for too much attention. She seems pretty calm and pretty much herself and genuine to who she is. So when I saw that the thumbnail, when I saw that the video was titled what it was titled, I don't know if you guys can see the title of the video. Hold on. What did it say? Oh, you're not the main character, you're just the co-host. So when I saw that the title said that, that's what made me click on it because I felt like it was honest to the point where that's what she's saying that's how we see her, like that's what made me really click it is like she is being honest about the fact that this is how the audience has been viewing her or this is how somebody might have been viewing her. Maybe not the audience, might be her friend. So I don't know which one she was choosing, but I felt like it was one of them. So when you go to the video and you look at the description part of the video, it says something it says something to the effect of like, this video isn't about anybody or anything specific. I'm just speaking my piece and telling my truth or something like that. So in the video, which is just as it is titled, she's talking about the fact that playing the backseat to somebody, and the character that she's playing to somebody is the character that she actually became. Full circle, I think she's talking about her relationship with Tay. She could be talking about anything, so I can't say what she is or is not talking about. But based upon some of the comments in the comment section, it looks like everybody is kind of correlating the video to her relationship with Tay. So in the video, she's kind of explaining like, when you're in somebody else's world and you're not I don't want to say big dog because I'm not downplaying Six at all. I'm just trying to word it in a way that it's easy to understand for everybody, easily, quickly. So she's pretty much saying in the video, when you're in somebody else's world and they're big dog in their world, and you come and you're supposed to play the co-host, you know, like you're supposed to play the sidekick. Eventually, you start to submit to that role for real. You know what I'm saying? Even if in your world, you're big dog and you kind of move and shake on your own and you have your own stuff going on, when you're in this person's world, you become less than. You become smaller than your usual self. So that's kind of how she's explaining the situation in the video. And she's saying that she has to pretty much realize that that's not who she is, you know, and if you respect her as a friend, then you're not going to allow her to be that in that friendship either. So that's what I was kind of taking from it. And I want to know what you guys, if you watched the video, what your perspective about it was too. But that's kind of, I feel like I said, that's the way that I started to really enjoy Six, because I feel like she comes from a genuine perspective where she's not going to come on camera. And then in the video, this is kind of where she kind of tells what she's talking about without telling what she's talking about. But she was saying, I could have easily come on here and made a video about it and got numbers. You know, I could have easily got clout off of a video and got a few extra subscribers off of a video trying to explain the situation, meaning coming on here to talk about her friendship falling apart or the lack of a friendship or whatever, however you want to explain it. But I chose not to do that because that's just not where I'm at. That's not what I'm doing. You know, I'm going to move on. I'm going to move on how I'm going to move on. So I felt like I said, she's very honest in the sense that she knows that that's how the audience was viewing her. And not that we weren't giving her credit for being who she is or, you know, being on her fly girl stuff, because she is a fly girl. She deserves all that credit. I think she knows that we were looking at her as the co-host and that her friend was treating her as the co-host, meaning you're my friend, yeah, but you're not me. And I feel like Tay situates a lot of her friendships in that way. And that's how we're seeing a lot of these turnovers. And we seeing people and we're not seeing people, and we seeing people and we're not seeing people, because the explanation that she's giving is exactly how I feel like she makes people feel. Now, it might not be purposely, and it might not be something that she does to make people feel inferior. She might do that as a form of protection for herself. But the way that Six is explaining this, if she don't pay attention to this shit, these people not going to have no friends, honey, okay? That's what I'm like. These people are just not going to have no friends. If you're not going to listen to this person being genuine and say how she's feeling about the way she's being treated and the way that people are seeing her and viewing her and the way she's starting to feel based on the shit that y'all got going on, then you're not doing your job as a friend either. So you can't say somebody's not being a friend to you, because I feel like a lot of her latest videos, she's been explaining, oh, a lot of the people I felt like were going to reach out to me didn't reach out to me. And now I'm kind of seeing this explanation. I'm kind of wondering, like, but do you notice when things are happening with them? Are you the type of friend that is even aware enough of what's going on with your friends to see that shit might be going on with them too? Because based upon what Six is saying, it sounds like it might not be happening in that way. It sounds like when she comes around, she has to play a role and fit a role. And it's unfair for her to have to sit around somebody and really fit the mold, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, now when I'm around you, I really feel less than. I really feel like I should be doing more. I really feel like, you know, and not that she is less than her, but she's in the video saying, I start to become what she viewed me as. I start to become what the audience was telling me I was, which was the sidekick, which was the co-host. And I felt that shit because I'm like, honey, that's exactly what the fuck was going on. And for her to be honest enough to come on camera and say that made me look at her so much different. You know, it made me not that I didn't respect her, I've always loved Six, but it made me really look at her like the boss that she is. Like, yes, honey, speak up for yourself and do your shit, because we see it in you. And if you do it on your own, you will do it on your own. But don't submit to a friendship or a relationship or whatever you think you need to because you're supposed to play this role for somebody. Because like she said, then I become the role. Then I become somebody I don't recognize. Then I become somebody I never intended to be in this friendship. I want it to be equal. I never want it to be less than. So let me get to the chat to see what y'all even think about this, because baby, I'm gonna get the talking and get into another damn topic and not know what y'all saying. Let me see. My friend Sweet Life says Tay and Six are talking about each other, but not women enough to say names. Yeah, they're not really bringing any names into it. The only thing, at first, I felt like Six could have been talking about anything until she got to the point where she said, "Okay, well, I could have made a video and got a few, got a few subscribers and got a few numbers or whatever, but I chose not to do that." That's when I was like, "Oh, baby, I know who she's talking about. I know exactly who she's talking about." And then just based off of the title of the video, it was pretty obvious what she was talking about too. The words co-host, she's only been a co-host in our eyes, to one person, as far as like literally a co-host on their podcast, and then just co-hosting on, being a co-host on the channel sometimes, as far as being there and hanging out with her. So I definitely knew what it was about, but they weren't really speaking. She wasn't really putting any, name on it in the video. In case you didn't watch, I'm just kind of going over what happened. I know some of y'all probably like, honey, we fucking saw it, okay? But yeah, so that was the gist of the video. So I just wanted to know what everybody thought about that. And is it a friendship that you would go back to it? Being that she said what she said, if you felt this way about your friendship, is that something that you would spin the block and go back to? And I feel like when Tay is saying in the situation with her and the baby, Denim, I don't even want to bring that into this, because that tugs at my heartstrings. But being that she's dealing with her situation, she's expecting for people to reach out to her in a certain way. Do you think that it would be fair for Six to stand where she is, stand on business and say, no, I'm not going back? Because if I choose to go back now because I feel bad, I'm going to fuck around and walk back into something blindly and be okay with it, and not stand on the business that I chose to stand on, which is saying, no, I'm done with this. So if it were you, would you continue to stand on business to say, you know what? No, I'm just going to stand right here and I'm gonna love you from afar. And you know how I rock with you, but I'm not rocking with you like that right now. Would you stand on your business, or would you decide, and now ain't the time? Because I feel like she's at a point where it is not the time, but it's been so long and they've probably experienced stuff like this for so long. She's like, well, when is the time for me to stand up for myself? This is how the video was coming across to me. Now, I could be completely wrong. Y'all could be watching it from a different perspective. So that's why I'm asking y'all and bringing it up, because I would like to know what y'all think about it. Because I'm just giving you what I think about it, so I can, see you guys' perspective. Let me see. My friend Finnick Johnson says she seems sweet and like someone who doesn't want to hurt people's feelings. Yeah, and she's always kind of seemed like a friendly friend. She's always seemed to be there for her. So that's why I'm saying, when she's saying like, oh, people aren't reaching out to me, the people that I thought were going to reach out to me, I feel like sometimes you put a motherfucker in a position where it'd be a fucked up time for you, and you feel like they should, but they're in their mind, they're like, well, how many times am I supposed to just go ahead, and because now you going through some shit and now you want me to just go ahead and reach out, but you've been fucking me over for years, or you've been treating me some type of way forever. And now all of a sudden I'm supposed to bow down because your feelings is hurt, or you're going through something. I'm not minimizing what the situation is. I'm just saying in life in general, all of us. I'm not talking about their situation. I'm just saying in general, how many times do you want me to allow you to mistreat you? And then now this time you mistreat me, but something is going on with you and you want me to say, oh, the mistreatment has been fine all this time. I'm not going to stand up for myself because this is a bad time. I'm going to wait. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just like when is the good fucking time to stand up for yourself or say the right thing? Because I feel like Tay is feeling slighted, but Six is standing up for herself. And it might be standing up for yourself at a weird time. But when is she supposed to do it? When is she supposed to do it? Let me see. My friend Queen Chelsie says she does seem sweet, though. Definitely seems like a sweet and genuine person. My friend S-Boy, S-Boy is in the building, says there always seems to be a friendship breakup when ladies go on girl trips to Miami. Tay was mentally dealing with the issues with Denim. Friends need to understand and give grace. So definitely understandable that she was having her situation that was going on the trip. I think that there's a lot of things that happened prior to what started happening with that particular situation that viewers noticed as far as friendships that have been slightly, maybe not unacceptable, but just not really a way that you would deal with your friend. If I can't think of any. If I can think of a specific situation, I'll bring that up. But I'm just saying, just the way that people are being spoken to sometimes, the minimizing of people's what they have going on in their lives, the not really having the proper respect for people or speaking to people in derogatory manner, like all of those things were happening prior to the situation that's happening now. So that's where I feel like there's a buildup of how much do you want me to deal with this? Yes, I understand in this particular situation, you might be dealing with something, but how long do you want me to put up with, oh, you were dealing with that this time. Oh, you were dealing with that this time. Oh, you were dealing with that this time. At some point, I'm going to have to decide you dealing with stuff is not going to keep falling on me. And so that's why I'm saying not this particular situation, because I know dealing with what she's dealing with, your brain can be all over the place. So I'm saying prior to, there was a whole lot of shit being said and done that I felt like was out of pocket. I'm like, and I love Tay to pieces, but I feel like the way people are being spoken to and the way that people are being treated, out of pocket sometimes. And respect is respect. We all know how we want to be spoken to, and we all know what a friend is supposed to speak to you like. And I don't feel like I'll be seeing that shit on camera sometimes. And that's just me being honest. Like I said, I'm entertained by the vlogs and stuff, but you got to be honest about what you see sometimes. And sometimes genuine is genuine, and then sometimes people want you to learn to be genuine with them at a time when you need some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like now you need people to be genuine with you, so you want people to be in this vulnerable state with you when people might be fed up. You know what I'm saying? Not that they're not there for you, but they might not be at a place where they're going to be, you know, as responsive to you as you want them to be, because now they're at a place where they're finally seeing in themselves what the fuck their problem is. And you can't expect me to see what my problem is while coddling your problem. I think it's kind of how I'm seeing it. So like I said, that's why I'm kind of asking you guys what your opinion is. But I'm trying to read the chat so I can see what your opinion is, baby, because I'm gonna keep talking. I ain't never gonna know what y'all said. My friend in Sweet Life says Tay is an attention whore and wants everyone to kiss her ass over her dog. I think that despite the situation with the baby, I think that that's what is given. I think that she's very attention. You know, she likes attention a lot, and I think that a lot of the time the way that the attention is being sought after ends up rubbing people the wrong way. Whereas you might think you're being fun or funny or friendly, some of that shit is rude and condescending. Some of that shit seems like you're being, you're trying to be funny or you're trying to embarrass people. So, and that's me as a viewer. So if I was being spoken to in that manner, now fucking imagine that. What I'm saying is if we're seeing this shit from a viewer's perspective and we're feeling like people are being spoken to rude, people are being treated funny, imagine that being you. Is this some shit you're going to take from a friend? Is this some shit you're going to allow or accept from a friend? Now, some of us have friends that we do that with. You know, some of us have friends that, you know, we might talk to each other crazy. We might play a lot. We might say crazy stuff to each other. And who knows if that's the friendships. But I'm saying the way that it's coming across on camera is one-sided. We're not seeing other people play like that. We're not seeing the plan coming from the other end that way. Like, I feel like we seeing the plan and the crazy shit talking coming from one end, but we ain't seeing it come out the other. Okay? So let me see. My friend Chocolate Kisses is in the building, says, I'm late and stuff, but hey, baby, you here, and I appreciate you. You already know. Whenever you show up, it's a party, friend. Let me see. My friend my friend Sweet Life 22 says, she's dry begging for pity. Then a gift magically appears. I was wondering who sent the gift, because she definitely was saying something about people not reaching out to her, and then somebody did send her something. So I feel like not just her. I feel like a few of them do their woes on camera to get a specific person's attention. You know what I'm saying? It's like you send out a smoke signal and you want one person to fucking pay attention to it, but you don't blew the goddamn city up sending a smoke signal instead of just going to knock at the door of the person that you're trying to tell. So they'll put shit on camera and they'll make it a broad statement as if they're talking about several people when they're being very specific. They're talking directly about one fucking person. So I definitely tend to notice that they do that when it's just kind of like, if you're talking to that person, you're talking to that person, and then now low-key you got people feeling like you're talking to them that you're not talking to. So they're like, well, fuck, let me send something. Let me send some shit, because I ain't even sure if she's talking about me or not. Honey, if I don't know you fucking talking about me, I won't ever know you fucking talking about me, okay? You're going to have to address it. Because if you put out a video and the shit, I wouldn't give a fuck if the shoe fit me and my left and right foot. That motherfucker could fit me 10 times over. It could fit me for the next 10 years. If you don't say who the fuck you talking about, I'm not wearing them bitches. And that just is what it is. So if you're going to address somebody, address somebody. Otherwise, ain't none of this shit going to get fixed. All this shit is just going to be we throwing jabs, we saying to the audience how we feel, we letting other people pick and choose our feelings and how we should respond instead of just being completely honest. But I feel like I said, I feel like Six did a really good job at being honest in this video, and I feel like she's honest in the video only because Not only because, but I'm saying I feel like she's being honest on YouTube and decided not to do like a personal phone call or do it whichever way she usually would do it, because she's usually done it and the shit just usually don't fucking work. So at this point, it seems as if we've gotten to a point where we're fed up, and here we are. I'm gonna let everybody fucking know I'm not the co-host. That's how she was coming in the video. I'm not the fucking co-host. I'm me, and y'all gonna learn who the fuck I am. Y'all gonna either learn about me or y'all gonna go over there and y'all gonna keep barking up that tree. But you're never gonna see that shit again. You're never gonna see that version of me again. So, and I respect that. I literally have the utmost respect for somebody who's gonna say, I don't like who the fuck I am when I'm with this person. I don't like being that person. I don't like the mold that I have to fit. I don't like the character I have to be. I don't like none of that shit. So you know what I'm gonna do? Bounce. I'm gonna go do me, because when I'm me, I protect my peace. I am who I am. I'm big dog in my setting, and I know how to fucking treat people. When you can control your peace, you can control your peace. But why keep putting yourself in a space where you have to be less than, or you have to fit a mold that you're not comfortable with? So I truly do respect her for that. Let me see. Get back to the comments, child, because I'm talking. My friend Sweet Life says, we all have eyes and can see what it is. Definitely. It's clear as day. My friend Chocolate Kisses says she didn't want anyone calling out names in the comments on her video. I get it, but 2 + 2, definitely. And yeah, that's what I felt like. She was trying to keep it to a place where it was going to be peaceful enough that she said what she had to say without being messy. And I get that too. You know, I understand. It's just, like you said, 2 + 2. We already know what it was. Enough of the explanation gave it what it was. But I feel like she did it in a tasteful way that was more about respecting her than it was about bashing Tay, you know? So let me know if you agree with that too. Do you feel like it was done respectfully, or do you feel like it was still distasteful? My friend Chocolate Kisses says, when a person finally realizes who they are, they better stand in that. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, and it doesn't, I feel like some people, and I feel like that would be a more immature minded person. Some people will say like, oh, now all of a sudden what the fuck? I can all of a sudden have fucking respect for myself whenever the fuck I feel like it, okay? You can't dictate when somebody decides to have some fucking respect for themselves. I don't care if I let somebody slap me up and down the street for years. The day I say fucking stop is the day I say stop. The day I stand up for myself is the day I stand up for myself. Nobody can say, oh, you just now, oh, you finally, yeah, because I figured out how to respect myself. We don't all understand what respect is in every situation until you feel disrespected. Shit, until you done had enough. Until enough of some shit has been enough. Like I said the last time when I told y'all about that shit my grandma used to be saying, enough of anything's enough. When shit finally hit the fan and you're done with somebody's behavior, you're done with being treated some type of way, and you finally stand up for yourself, nobody has the right to tell you it's too late. It's never too fucking late to stand up for yourself. So I know a lot of people are going to watch our video or have opinions about the fact that, oh, you let her and all this time, and yeah, but that don't mean that she got to continue to take something because now it's been too long. So I got to let somebody keep fucking me over because I let them do it before. That's why we all grow up. That's why we all mature. That's why some people see 80 and that's why some people don't. Because you're going to learn one day. Them people that hit 80, they learn some shit. I bet you they didn't get to 80 without learning the motherfucking thing. You're going to have to learn. You're going to have to figure out, hey, you know what? I'm sick of this shit. Whether it's your friend, your husband, and that's how you maneuver through the circles and you find the right people for you. You find your circle by figuring yourself out, figuring out when a motherfucker is disrespecting you, not respecting you, you don't feel like yourself. And that shit be to the point where and I'm not even saying like she was to the point where we didn't know, I didn't know a motherfucking thing about Six. Okay, Six will be on that channel and I didn't know nothing about this woman besides the fact that she was her friend. I didn't know she had no business. I didn't know you know what I'm saying? I didn't know very much about her personality. The way she was talking on this video, I've never seen her in this mode. I've never seen her this comfortable or confident on that girl's channel. She was always, if I'm gonna be fair, she was half of herself. She was half of who she is on this video in Tay's videos. When she's in Tay's video, she's none of who she's giving here. And when I say this is who people will watch, the person on this video, this is the person that people will watch. The person that's standing up for herself and talking like she deserves to talk. She's talking shit in that video. And I don't mean talking shit about Tay. I mean, she's talking her shit. She's respecting herself in this video. So I feel like you can be just as up there as the rest of the ladies that were watching if you respect yourself in this manner, because minimizing yourself to be somebody's friend or be somebody's partner ain't gonna do shit but have you waking up one day realizing, you know what? I don't even know who the fuck I am. This bitch been running fucking circuits around me and I don't even know who I am. She got me wearing this bullshit. She got me talking like this. She got me watching this shit. She got me having too much. She got me doing this. People will have you all toe up. You won't recognize yourself until you recognize yourself. And by the time you're going to have to recognize yourself, you so far up somebody else's ass. Now you asking yourself questions about who the fuck you are. And that's what I feel like she was on. I feel like she was finally starting to realize I don't even like the fact that y'all really see me like that. Because that's who the fuck I really am to y'all. And that's not even who I am. And I've allowed y'all to think that about me. And now I feel disrespected. And that's some real shit. That's some grown-up lady shit to do. Check yourself. So I was really, really proud of her for doing that. Like I said, her stuff never comes across my algorithm. But for the fact that they did, and that's the video that came across, I'm like, honey, you got me. I watch it because I love that. I love the fact that she's willing, and especially to go against the grain that's that strong. It ain't like Tay's no baby out here. Tay is a giant over here on YouTube. She got a name for herself. She makes shit shake. You're going to have to be confident enough to come on here and go against her crowd, go against her subscribers, go against the people that you know are going to come to you and say, oh, why did you, or whatever. And her comment section ain't even people eating her alive. Her comment section is pretty supportive from what I've seen. I haven't been back. But definitely, it's not easy to stand up for yourself in a room full of people who are so supportive of one person. So I respect her for doing that. I definitely do. My friend Queen Chelsie says, I need these ladies to put a name on it. Okay. She said, yeah, put a name on it, address it, stamp it. So I know it's about me. Otherwise, you can send that shit around the fucking country, baby. I don't know who you sent it to. That shit don't have no address on it. I couldn't tell you who the fuck it was. Okay. Let me see. My friend Sweet Life says, stand on business. I heard they fell out before. I don't need a back and forth, especially if no sex is involved. Baby, look. She's like, we're not going back and forth at all unless you're giving me something, okay? You're going to have to give me the D or you're going to have to give me the C. Either way, if you ain't giving me either one, we ain't going back and forth about a damn thing, okay? My friend Denise Moss is in the building, says, hey, y'all, hey, friend, I'm glad you made it through. Baby, I'm going to give y'all a reiteration of tomorrow's play. So, because it's new people coming in here and I want everybody to make sure they join the party tomorrow. But I'm going to get to the bottom of this comment section first, just in case, because I know y'all probably like, honey, we fucking heard it, okay? Let me see. My friend, Miss Tiff says, I agree with that too, D. Yeah, so I just feel like, yeah, stand on business, and it's never too late to tell somebody I'm done with some shit, okay? I can be done with some shit today, and then not done with it tomorrow. And then the fucking next day, if I say I'm done, okay? It is what it is. You can change your mind or change how you feel about whatever. Whenever you decide to stand up for yourself is when you do it. My friend Queen Chelsie says that, no, she didn't. No, she didn't. She's still doing great, and I'm so happy to see that because that is good. That is, I've experienced that, and baby, when I say ain't no joke, ain't no fucking joke. You can tell me nothing, okay? And it's definitely not something that's that is easy to do. I mean, I'm a pet person. I'm an animal person, so I've had pets my entire life, but I never was the one taking care of that motherfucker, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? I grew up with pets, but they were never like mine. You know what I'm saying? They were like my mom's pets, and now by default they're ours, but you don't give a fuck. You be opening up the door, the dog might leave, the cat might fucking run away. Baby, our cat left, went, had 5 goddamn kittens, brought the goddamn kittens back. We let all them motherfuckers back out, okay? But at the end of the day, I'm a very, very extreme pet person. So when that happened in my situation, it was devastating. It was fucking devastating. And so now that I'm here with another son over here, I'll never do this shit again. I will never do this shit again because it's the most fucking heartbreaking thing ever. You get like overly attached and then you start to feel like life can't go on. When I say a motherfucker will make you mad and it's the only motherfucker that ain't mad for real at you, like you done pissed the world off and this is the only fucking person. I keep calling his ass a person, baby. Look, baby, I'm gonna tell you I'm crazy. I do not like calling him a dog. That's how crazy I am. Y'all know this is why my other shit is called Therapy and Reality with Wigs. My ass really is crazy. But I be calling him a person because I do not like calling him a dog, okay? But no, it is like, it's the worst thing ever. So that's why it's hard for me to dive into what's been going on as far as her channel too, because I just can't. That's a lot for me. It's just a lot for me to watch and it's too sad. Let me see. Oh, sorry. Let me scroll up. Okay, I think I caught it. So my friend Sweet Life says, she's so centered. My friend, she's so jazzy. Jay, thank you for coming in. My friend says, dang, I missed the beginning, just jumping on. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. Whenever you join the club, baby, it's a party. We gonna have a good time today and tomorrow, friend. Everybody, please be here tomorrow and wear your twerking pants, okay? Wear your twerking pants and wear your crop top because we finna have a party tomorrow for sure. My friend Lady T-Bug says sometimes people have other things going on. Definitely. And you you don't know what somebody else's life is like either. You know, that's what I say all the time. Don't go outside talking crazy because you don't know. Your day might be fucked up, but somebody else's day is even worse, and you done went outside talking to the wrong goddamn person. So it's just, you can't dictate how you feeling versus how somebody else feels and when it's okay to mistreat them, because you don't know what the hell they were not telling you. They might be going through hell and back too and just ain't expressing it in the way that you are. So just being aware of the way that you speak into your friends, you know, if them your friends. My friend Lady T-Bug says, support goes both ways. Amen. Both ways, every time. We're going to have to be respectful and supportive to each other. My friend Sweet Life says, she links with Lily talking about the queen has arrived. Definitely said the queen has arrived, and baby Lily turned around and said, well, who am I? Baby, you in my house, okay? I don't know if y'all know what we talked about, but on the vlog that Lily had at her their little Christmas gathering, and everybody came over there in their pajamas and stuff like that, and Tay came over there in the room and said, the queen has arrived. Baby, the queen, you in my house. How you the queen of this castle? That's why I'm like, and Lily turned around and said, well, who am I? And I'm just like, that's the type of stuff that I don't know if it's purposeful to make people feel some type of way, but there's no awareness of what somebody might feel like about what I'm saying, how this can be, you know, how this can come across to the person, how they might be receiving what I'm saying. I feel like I try to be aware of the shit that I'm saying so that it doesn't come across in a way that I'm not saying it the way I mean to say it. You know what I'm saying? If I say some shit and I want it to be said the way I want it to be said, I want to say it that way. If I don't mean it that way, I want to make sure that I say it in a way that it doesn't come across that I'm saying some shit that I don't mean to be saying. So like I said, I say crazy stuff on here all the time, but I try to make sure I word it in a way that if it comes across their lap, they're not feeling disrespected. And if they do feel disrespected, they don't feel disrespected enough to the point where they feel like they can't address me about it. I don't ever want to be taken as the type of person who's unaddressable, where if I say something to her, she's going to cut up or she's going to act up. No, but Tay definitely seems that way. Okay. Tay definitely seems as if you overcorrect her or if you tell her about the way that she's making you feel, you're going to be not punished for it. That punished is not the word I'm looking for. You're going to be kind of put in a space where, oh, you trying to, like, you're trying to correct me, or you're trying to, you know what I'm saying? Like, who are you to tell me about what I'm doing? Because what I'm doing works for me. It's kind of what I'm saying, if that makes any sense. My friend Sonia C says, I don't watch. I'm big on respect. Yeah, sometimes some shit will have you kind of like, I'm not going to keep on clicking this shit, okay? I'm not going to keep clicking some shit that you keep talking to people crazy. But specifically this situation, I just kind of haven't been trying to dive in too much because I don't want to see the sad parts. I really don't want to see the sad parts because that shit is really something, like I said, I've experienced, and it's not easy to watch somebody else experience it either because it's just sad. Let me see. My friend Kitty is in the building, says, hey, Sunshine. Hey, friend, I appreciate you for being here. Thank y'all so much for showing up. So let me see. Before I get to the, let me get to the bottom of these chats before I say what the hell I was going to say, because y'all going to be like, dude, shut your ass up. Keep going with the goddamn subject. Let me see. My friend Queen Chelsie says, yes, Lily definitely talking about B and code like we don't know. That was another topic that I had, because she definitely will keep on bringing that up and won't put a name on it, honey. You only got one bitch. I'm sorry. You only got one woman. You don't think we know who you talking about? It ain't like, nah, I'm not being funny. It ain't like she's bouncing around with these hoes like Tay. Okay, she got one girlfriend. So at the end of the day, once you start talking about a motherfucker not being, and you just can't, and we know who you talking about little bitty itty bitty B. That's it. You only got one person that fits the mold. Okay, it ain't no reason or no room for you to keep on bringing up scenarios as if we don't know that B is the only person that you could be talking about. Okay, let me see. My friend Finney Johnson says B was in every blog. Then radio silence. Yeah, definitely just disappeared. Ain't seen her, the dreads, or nothing. Okay, child. Let me see. My friend Chocolate Kisses says, I believe it was more about who she has finally recognized. Who she's finally recognized who she is more than anything else. Yeah, definitely recognizing who she is more than anything else. That's why I feel like I don't think the video was necessarily to bash Tay or to have anybody looking at Tay a certain way. I think it was definitely just her standing up for herself and her finally recognizing her power and seeing who she truly is, And like I said, sometimes once you recognize who you are, you can't go in certain situations anymore because you don't recognize yourself in that situation. The person that you now see is not the person that you are when you walk in that building. So once you find yourself, if you keep doubling back to places that you don't recognize yourself, now you a damn fool. So you got to respect that. You definitely got to respect it. My friend Sweet Life 22 says people don't get people don't get to drive how I tell my story. She was respectful. Absolutely. She definitely had respect. And like she said in the video, she could have came and, did it in ways where she could have got the clout for it or, got attention for it and been dramatic. But choosing not to do that, I think is respectful as well, because that would have been super easy. That would have been super easy to come on here talking about somebody that, everybody watches, because that would have kicked off the energy that most people would want. Some people, baby, look, I'm going to say some people. Meanwhile, I got the fucking channel talking about everybody. Okay, look, I'm like, some people would rather just get on here and say shit about other people, and then that'll help because then you get your fucking numbers. And then I realized, like, baby, you finna say some shit and you fit the fucking shoes. Now, now y'all know I'm crazy. But no, she definitely could have done that and then just got the numbers for it, because we all would have known who she was talking about. But baby, I'm funny as fuck. That's why my ass be needing the therapy with y'all, because baby, when I say I'll be done said some shit to y'all and realize that was the therapy I needed. Now that's how I'll be realizing I'm crazy, child. Full fucking circle. Answering some shit for y'all and done found out I'm a trip too, child. Okay, look, the fuck? Let me see. My friend Miss Six says, never ever seen Six like that. Baby, Six was a boss in that video and I loved it. My friend Sweet Life 22 says, what is Six's channel? I believe it is, hold on, don't start me the line. I believe it's 6 shots. The number 6, IX, and then shots. I believe that's it. Somebody, if that's not it, correct me, but I definitely believe it's 6 shots or something like that. My friend Lady T-Buck says, some people surround themselves with people that they believe are beneath them. They'll feel they're not competition. Yeah, because I mean, we don't ever see, and I'm sure she has boss friends. I'm not saying that the people that are around her are not bosses, but I'm saying in the sense that the energy that she gives, we don't ever see her around people that give her energy, that give her the kind of, the kind of energy she gives people, if that makes any sense. And then when we do see them, we see glimpses of them, we see, slide of them, but not enough to be like, oh, what's her channel? Oh, who's that? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like what I was saying last week about Gina and Tina, where it's like, you don't want to put too much of this person on camera because this is about you, and you don't want people to start asking questions about what's going on over there because you might think some of your people now want to go support that. So definitely, we're not seeing her really surround herself or show the people that are bringing the energy that she's bringing. Now, the people that are around can definitely be bosses, but they're more submissive bosses. They're still allowing her to run amok while they're playing the back seat. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's her channel, I mean, obviously she's going to be the forefront of the channel. You would just think eventually you'll be like, oh, this my boss bitch. This my homegirl right here. She do it big. She go up. She does. And I'm using lingo that we use out here. So I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying, but this is my friend who got shit going on. She, she's a boss chick too. She got her own shit going. I know y'all know me, but this is my homegirl that got shit going on too. Go check her out. This is her YouTube. This is her. We don't get that. We don't ever see that. So the friends that she has that she might feel are giving that energy, we're not coming across them. And that might be on purpose because we're only seeing the people who submit to allow her to be herself and overbearing sometimes. My friend Sweet Life says, I knew Tay was mad. They have the same hair color. Oh, yeah. On the are you talking about on the boat trip for the birthday? Because they definitely were giving twinsies, and I don't think that was the plan. I know she was definitely kind of in her mind, like, and they were kind of giving the same bright colorful. So I don't know, that could have been a play on them. Because they kind of like to do the matchy thing. If you're talking about Lily, that's what I was assuming you were talking about. Tay and Lily on the boat. And then Six, did Six have a blonde hair too? I think Six had blonde hair too. So I'm not really sure. I don't remember. But yeah, I don't think that she was planning on, that shit either. Let me see. My friend, let me see. Sorry. Oh, my friend Queen Chelsea said we need Courtney to get Tay ass together. Baby, a whole different person, okay? A whole different person. Look, when I say snatching up by the shirt, snatching up by the fucking shirt and telling that ass calm the fuck down, okay? Because it was giving totally different. Now, a relationship and a certain person might bring a certain energy, but baby was piped all the way down. Wasn't giving none of that. My happiness might be what she need to calm her down. It might not have been specifically Courtney doing the snatching up by the shirt job, but whatever it was, something was given because we got a whole nother personality. But sometimes you'll get out of a relationship and start to extra feel yourself too. So that could be it. She might just be extra feeling herself now because they ain't together. But baby, when I say Courtney must have been putting the damn smack down, I don't know what else it could be because we definitely are getting two different energies, baby. 2 different energies. My friend Miss Tiff says, unfortunately, I knew their podcast wouldn't last. I've never watched a motherfucking episode of that podcast. I couldn't tell you what they was talking about on there. And honestly, I'm going to be completely honest when I say this. The reason I didn't watch the podcast is because I felt like it was some extra shit for Tay to do and she was dragging Six along with her. That's just me being honest. I definitely didn't feel like it was an equal opportunity situation. I felt like it was just some more shit for Tay to do and needed somebody that was going to be there for her to be there for her. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Maybe, I could just be thinking shit, but that's what it was given to me and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it because like I said, before the situation that's happening right now, as far as the baby situation, the doggy situation, this friendship was already looking shaky. So for me to watch somebody treat somebody a certain way, and then you're starting something new and you're bringing this person along with you, I don't want to watch another fucking thing with you treating them that way. I'm over it. I can watch you treat this motherfucker like this over there. I already started watching that shit over there. I don't have to come follow you to another fucking place to watch you do this shit with somebody. No, no, I'm not doing it. So that's why I just couldn't do it. I've never seen a lick of it, not one day in my life. But I'm not saying that it was good or bad because I have no idea what was going on there. But y'all let me know. What was it? What do y'all think? Did it look like that to y'all? Was the podcast fun or interesting? I mean, I have no clue. My friend Miss Tiff says, I knew the shit just wasn't going to work, okay? My friend Queen Chelsie says, running genuine friends away is crazy, but Tay is good at that. It looks like a few of them are good at that. The only person that we haven't really seen lose no friends, honestly, is Gina Crazy Ass. She's the only one that actually be keeping motherfuckers around. But it seems like the people that she's friends with, she's genuinely friends with. So a lot of the other people that we're seeing friends, I feel like they are collecting friends based on the fact that it's good for the time. What's good for the goose is good for the gander, baby. They collecting people because we're going to have a good time tonight. And that's all I need you for. We're going to have a good time next weekend. And then that's all I need you for. So that's why I feel like a lot of the friendships ain't staying because they just really ain't built on no foundation. They just friends for the sake of YouTube. They friends for the sake of having an extra motherfucker at the party with you. They friends for having the sake of having 10 extra people in the room. So it looked like I got a bunch of friends. Sometimes these friends, I don't know what the hell. Sometimes the word friend just be a fucking word. Okay. My friend Sweet Life 22 says, oh, you have discernment. My friend, La Hershey Kisses in the building says, I could be wrong, but I think Tay likes to surround herself around yes men. The moment someone does something she doesn't like, it's lights out on them. Definitely. That's why I was saying it's kind of like if you have your own opinion or you have your own energy about you, we're not going to see very much of you. We're going to spin the block on a few people that continuously fall in line. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying anything about her friends because all her friends seem like nice people. All her friends seem like really, hold on real quick. Baby, Queen Chelsie, I'm drinking some water. I'm drinking some water, friend. Give me a second. And I know I was talking to my friend, Let Hershey Kiss. I'm sorry, I was responding to you, but I was telling my friend, Queen Chelsie, I was going to drink some water because she finna remind me in a second because, baby, I'm finna choke, okay? Hold on. Okay, so yeah, I'm like, she surrounds herself mainly and puts on camera the people who are going to give her the best look on camera, and then the people that we see of her energy is I don't know what his name is, so I'm just going to word it in a way that we all know who I'm speaking about. It's the gay man, and he seems to be some sort of like, I don't know if he does fashion or I don't think he does hair, but I think he's does something within the fashion world because she tends to ask him for his advice on a lot of stuff. So that's the boss friend that she brings around, but we're not seeing her bring any boss energy women around. And I don't mean boss in their own right. I mean the type of energy that she gives. We're only seeing the male. We're not seeing it from the female angle. So I just feel like sometimes all that stuff is done on purpose. And we want to keep yes men around us on purpose because for content purposes, that helps me look, it helps me fit the bill. But if we watching with real eyes, we're all watching with real eyes and we see it for what it is. So that's why I say anybody who creates content or tries to start a YouTube channel, just be genuine because mostly genuine people are watching. And the more genuine you are, the more disingenuous or the more genuine you're going to see other people as. So at the end of the day, if you're not coming on here being authentic or being who you are, the people who are watching are going to support, but they're also going to be honest. So they're just going to tell you what they're seeing. And she definitely mentioned the fact that her views had changed. And I don't know if the views have changed because the content has changed, because the personality has changed. But when people are starting to see the shift in the energy, the audience is going to shift as well. When people are starting to see behaviors change or people turn into whoever they're turning into, the audience is going to either gravitate towards it or not. So things are going to shift in the way that you're shifting, whether good or bad. You know, you could be making a positive shift and still lose a bunch of fucking subscribers because people don't want to see positivity. You know, you could make a negative shift and still lose a bunch of subscribers because people don't want to see negativity. So any shift is going to come with a change. But if the shift is always on a part, is always coming from a perspective of something that you don't enjoy, then you got to start to notice maybe shit is shifting and I'm probably not liking it because I'm the problem, you know. But I don't think that they see that. I feel like they come on camera and they tell us other people are the problem, and then we watching them double down on the shit they've been doing. Okay, let me see. My friend, let me scroll down. My friend Sweet Life says, I'm actually surprised Gina's still doing her podcast. Where does it stream? I'm actually, honestly, I definitely thought that the other day because I was watching the first few episodes of it. And then after a while, I was just like, honey, I'm not going to do this shit with you either, okay? I just can't do it, okay? I love you to pieces, but I can't do this shit with you either. Poe, honey, I don't know how I'm going to fucking see you, but I'm going to see you when I see you, child. Love you to pieces, but I can't. I'm not doing it. And then, baby, look, I'm going to go on a whole nother tangent. What the fuck? Ask the aunties. I'm going to get back to the comment section, but I just have to bring this up quickly because we're right here. Ask the aunties, I could have sworn initially just started off as like, send in questions to them and ask them questions about life in general or things that are just happening in general. I don't know how the fuck or when the fuck Ask the Aunties turned into people asking them life advice about their relationships. I'm like, who the fuck? Which one of these examples are y'all asking about relationship advice? I'm so serious. What the fuck? When does this shit shift from ask the aunties any fucking thing to ask the aunties about relationship advice when these motherfuckers be in the weirdest relationships we have ever seen on camera? What the fuck? What the hell is happening? That was funny. That was a kiki to me. Because I'm like, if I'm not being funny, child, I would have had to be like, hey, this ain't what I meant when I said ask the aunties. Why the fuck y'all keep asking me relationship shit? Ask me anything. Ask me about anything. Don't just ask me about some shit y'all know I don't know nothing about. That's crazy. I am not no expert in this shit. This lady has the craziest boyfriend we ever seen. What the hell would we be asking her relationship advice for? I don't know shit about Poe's relationships. So what the fuck I'm gonna ask her relationship advice for? I don't know when they decided to turn Ask the Aunties into ask them relationship shit. But they got to spin the block back on that and just change the rules to ask them any goddamn thing. Okay, lady, ask me about my perfume, my wig, the restaurant, ask me anything, but don't get to asking them about no goddamn relationships. That's when I started being like, I probably shouldn't be. That's when I started being like, I probably shouldn't be watching this no more. Because what the fuck are they telling me? Okay, my friend Raymond Michelle with the crying laughing face. This shit is funny. My friend 920 Towers in the building says, hey y'all, what we talking about today? We done got to a little bit of something, but we ain't got everywhere. Now I'm gonna catch up and then I'm gonna say what I was gonna say. Baby, I keep saying that. I'm gonna read everything without saying shit, and then I'm gonna get where I was going. Okay, so some of you guys are helping me out. Some of y'all are like, nope, I'm gonna tell them so you don't have to say it. Okay, I'm gonna catch them up so you don't have to say a damn thing. Baby, we ain't got time. My friend Chocolate Kissy says, I've lost a pet and it was devastating. It's terrible. I needed to put my child in therapy afterwards, but couldn't afford it out of pocket payment. The shit hurt. Yes. It's definitely something that if you've never experienced it, you obviously would be like, well, what the, y'all crazy. But it's definitely something you get, shit, we have these pets years upon years. You taking care of them, you taking care of them when they sick. You waking up with them. When you feel bad, they help, they giving you some love. So it's like, you definitely create a family bond with these pets. And then, once you realize that shit don't be forever. I mean, nothing is forever, but once you realize that their lifespan is not our lifespan, you start to be like, oh, hell no, I can't do this shit again. Like, baby, I take my dog to the walking trail. We go walking every weekend. I take him to the walking trail, and there's a lady who had a dog like mine. She's an older white woman. It's a lady who had a dog like mine, baby. When I say she be picking my dog up, kissing on my dog and stuff, and I just let her. I'm like, well, hell, love on him, baby. He want all the love anyway. He like old white women, okay? He loves old white ladies. But at the end of the day, she gives him all the love, but she lost a pet too, so he reminds her of her pets. So she love on him every time. So that's why I'm like, I get it. That's why I don't even be like, if you don't put this nigga down, I just let her love on him, child. Because I'm like, I get it. That shit is something. It definitely is something that hurts for sure. My friend Miss Tiff says, not the twerking pants, baby. The twerking pants. We need twerking pants and crop tops. We need twerking pants, crop tops, and we need a megaphone. Because bitch, we finna get wow. Okay, we finna go ham tomorrow. And now that you said that, I'm gonna reiterate what it was that I'm talking about. Because if I get all the way to the bottom, I'm never gonna say it. So anybody who just came in here tomorrow, if you are in here, please do not miss tomorrow. Tomorrow we are not talking about the ladies. Tomorrow we finna have a party. Tomorrow is gonna be all about us. Okay, tomorrow we finna have. I don't know if you're going to be at work, if you're going to be at home, but Baby, if you got to drink, drink it. If you smoke, smoke it. Because we are going to have a time. And if it's a time for you where you can't really participate or you can't, I know you would most likely want to participate in the live chat. But if it's a bad time and you want to be able to participate in the live chat, still go home and have fun and answer the questions and then leave your answers in the chat. In the comment section, because it will truly be a good time and it'll definitely make you laugh. It'll make you address some shit about yourself that maybe you haven't thought about before while laughing at yourself as well. And like I said, it'll be fun to the point where I'm not asking you to share your business. It's more so you can answer the question and it's only for you to know your answers, but at the end, you'll have your answer with everybody else. So if that makes any sense, it's us really kind of digging deep within who we are, but in the most fucking ridiculous way ever. So if you are free tomorrow, please make sure that I'm going to change the thumbnail so we can get back to at least you guys, because they're going to be like, 6, what? We ain't talking about 6 and 30 minutes. Hold on, y'all. Let me change the screen. So yeah, y'all know, if y'all been here before, then you know when D get to talking about something, we get to talking about something. So we that's why I decided to go ahead and make the therapy with D, because we always get to a point where we're discussing something and then we end up, coming full circle and ended up having a moment. So I decided to do that because I thought it would be a fun way for us to kind of talk about random shit and not always have to talk about the ladies all the time, because it's cool talking about Gina and them, but I don't have shit to say about these motherfuckers all the time. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be like, look here, if I have some more shit to say about fucking Gina and goddamn Lily, I'm gonna lose my damn mind. So sometimes I'm just a talker. So I want to come on here and just talk to people in general and not necessarily about the ladies. So that's where the idea of it came from. And then, like I said, I always get to the point where either I'm gonna fall into a story time or we just finna talk about life in general. We'll talk about the ladies, but then it'll always turn around to be some sort of shit we supposed to be figuring out. And I'm not preaching to nobody in a way that I'm saying people, because I'm part of this shit too. I'm part of the problem too. That's why I just told y'all a few seconds ago when I said what I said. I just realized I was the fucking problem too. When I was just saying they getting on there and they saying other shit about people on the internet and all that stuff, I realized, bitch, you fall in the category too. I don't even know what the hell you talking about. So when I'm on here and I'm not preaching in the sense that I'm trying to tell other people what to do, what they like, baby. I'm trying to get my shit together too, okay? But we be having fun when we do it. So therapy and reality is just a way for us to be on our shit and see what we really be on, but have a good time by noticing our own shit too. So that's what this is. So if you are available tomorrow, therapy and reality with D, we are going to have a time. It's going to be based on participation. So if you're going to be in there, please come, let your hair down, have a good time. Feel free to be you, okay? Don't be scared to answer no questions. I'm going to be all the way honest with my answers, and I got a story time for y'all asses. So at the end of the day, if you want to be there, be there. And if you don't, make sure that you just check in when you see the regular thumbnails. The regular thumbnails are the thumbnail that you see today with Gina and Lily and all the influencer ladies on there. But if you see this thumbnail that's on the screen right now, that's going to be the live streams where we're just doing bullshit. And it's always going to be some bullshit, okay? So like I said, if you're new and you weren't in here earlier when I was talking about that, tomorrow, when you see this thumbnail, click it and have a good time. And if you're at work or something, you can still participate. It's not going to be something where you got to be up running amok or busy or nothing like that. It's just going to be interactive to the point where you got to hear the questions and you got to answer the questions in order to make it to the end so you can understand what's happening at the end. But like I said, I done spent all goddamn week putting this 30-page PowerPoint together. If y'all don't bring y'all asses to this party tomorrow, I'm finding all 155 of you motherfuckers, and it's going to be a problem. And if y'all need some twerking pants, hit me up tonight because I'll drop them off, okay? If you need some twerking pants or you need a crop top or you need a bullhorn, I got you. Hit me up and I got you. I will drop all my shit off tonight. I got extra twerking pants, I got extra crop tops, and I got extra bullhorns, bitch. It's cracking. We are going to have a time, okay? Let me see. My friend Sweet Life says, oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. That was somebody else. Let me scroll down. Let me see. Somebody, my friend Phoenix Johnson said, dress like Portia tomorrow. Baby, everything, whatever you got, flaunt it, okay? Whatever you got tomorrow, flaunt it, baby, because it's going to be a shit show. Dress like Portia tomorrow is hilarious. That's from my friend Phoenix Johnson. My friend Robin A says, hey, friend, where can I find 6 channels so I go there after we done here? Child, I didn't know they fell out. 6's channel, I think it's called 6 Shots. I think it's the number 6, IX, and then shots. So 6 shots. But instead of the letter S, it's the number 6. And if I'm wrong, somebody type it in the chat. But it is something along the lines of that. You should be able to find it based on that. Let me see. I should be able to. Hold on. Let me just be. If I can click it right now, I can tell you. It is called. Yep, that's it. So it's 6. The number 6 IX shots is just SHOTS. So 6 shots. So once you, if you type that in, then it should go. That should be probably the first video that shows up because I think that was the last thing that she dropped. Let me see. My friend Lady T-Bug says, read the room. My friend Von Bon's mom says, Tay is self-centered and a liar. And I know some of I'm reading late chat, so I'm like, I know y'all finna be like, don't you start talking about that shit again. We already talked about that. Let me see. My friend Shanna Queen B is in the building, says, can we watch the video? The only reason I won't play the video is because I don't want to get copyrighted. I know some people are really, really sensitive about their content, so I don't want to be I don't want to get copyrighted. I don't know how Six feels about people sharing her content, so that's the only reason that I didn't go ahead and play it. But that's why I wanted to show it to you guys on here, so that if you wanted to stop being in the live stream for a second so you could go watch it and then come back so you know what we were talking about, or just go watch it afterwards, then you guys can go do that. But I just wanted to bring it to you guys' attention in case you didn't see it, because I did want you guys to catch it if you didn't. My friend Shannon Queen B also says, be a Scorpio, she tired of playing games. I'm like, yeah, because they definitely be back and forth, child. They be back and forth so goddamn much. I'm like, hell, I don't know what kind of coochie either one of y'all passing to each other, but clearly it's undeniable. These two people will break up one day, be back together the next day, break up and be talking about each other crazy, and then be back together the next day. So I'm like, honey, hell, I don't know what. And then she was talking about being in a relationship with a woman and it's so deep and all this stuff the other day. So I'm like, here we go with the heartbroken shit again. She done, baby. This woman done graduated from Heavenly Wings. She done graduated from Burger King. She done graduated from realtor school. She done graduated from the past relationship, and we still at the same bullshit in this new house, okay? We done passed every fucking test we possibly could. We done left ice. We done stopped eating the wings and the fucking sushi. We done stopped eating the egg rolls, and we still here, though. Like, I'm saying, we still here. We still in the thick of the bullshit. I'm like, this is why you need to leave these hoes alone. Be by yourself for a second and figure it out. But then I'm like, no, because then this why she was at the drive-thru getting the wings, because the bullshit. So it's a back and forth. It's either the bitches or the wings. It's either the wings or the bitches. Either one it's a fucking problem, because it's a problem, obviously, in a relationship, and it's a problem with the goddamn wings. Clearly, it was a problem with the wings, because this is why we ain't seen ice in over 2 years, child. And now clearly it's a fucking problem, because she talking about B every fucking blog. I'm like, we seen B 1 second, and now her ass done disappeared, child. What? It's always a mess. Always a damn mess. My friend Miss Tiff says, like the live stream. Please make sure, if you're coming in, make sure that you like the live stream. If you are having a good time, make sure that you enjoy yourself enough to hit the like button, friend. Please do. My friend, thank you so much to my friend Miss Tiff. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, Tay might feel some type of way about Six didn't drop anything and run to her. That definitely is what it was kind of given, is come to me now to prove the friendship, you know? And like I said, it might be bad timing, but I mean, when is a good time to stand up for yourself? To be fair, I'm not saying that she should be doing it right now. I'm saying, to be fair, you owe to stand up for yourself when you feel like it's time to stand up for yourself. And sometimes standing up for yourself might be a fucking terrible time for somebody else, but you got to respect yourself always, you know? My friend, Love Melissa says, hey, everyone. Hey, friend. Thank you for following through. My friend, Phenomenal Woman says, what is Six's channel's name? Her channel's name is 6 Shots. The number 6 IX and the word shots. 6 shots. Let me scroll down so I can catch up, because I'm far behind. Sorry, y'all. And I said I'm not gonna keep y'all in here forever today, because we coming tomorrow, and I'm gonna need every bit of my voice for tomorrow, because ain't no telling what the hell I'm gonna be saying tomorrow. Honestly, child. Let me see. My friend Nine Twin Tower says, B must have low self-esteem, because ain't no way I would be running back and forth with nobody with a house full of kids and animals. To me, I think that I think B gives, like, I don't know how much younger she is than Lily, but I feel like Lily said something about her being younger than her before. I feel like B is in I don't know. You know, when you're young and you're dealing with somebody and they're older than you, you kind of get a sense of like you trust them to lead you. Is kind of what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? I feel like B got to a point where it's kind of like maybe this isn't the right thing, but this person is kind of guiding me and helping me figure out adulthood, you know, like helping me figure things out. Because I know before she said like she didn't know how to cook and Lily taught her how to cook and stuff like that. So I feel like sometimes it's a situation where she's attached. And baby, this is why, okay, so tomorrow's Therapy and Reality with D is definitely going to be a time. And then the next Therapy and Reality with D, it's not going to be slides like tomorrow. It'll be more like just more, we're just talking. But I've got some topics for that shit too, because what you just said about, well, what I just said about the situation would be is something that I wanted to touch on in a Therapy and Reality live stream, because that's some shit that I feel like is something that people do too. Especially they're in a woman-to-woman relationship, but I'm saying as far as being in a relationship with a woman and a man, when you're a younger woman and you're dealing with an older man, and this is why I said I was going to do this on the other live stream, because this shit gets so deep. I don't know if any of y'all just saw that the young lady with the R. Kelly thing just made her tape. I mean, just made her baby look. That's that's a fucking wild ass mistake. I said she just made her tape. Baby, no, she just made her book. That lady did not make another fucking tape, okay? That was crazy. But she definitely just that's crazy. She just made a book. And that is why I wanted the next Therapy and Reality session, not tomorrow's, but the next one. I wanted to touch on those topics because, honey, it's some shit to talk about when it comes to that. But what I was saying was when you're younger, a younger woman, and you're dealing with an older man, you tend to, it don't really matter the back and forth sometimes. You tend to kind of get, that sounds weird, but I'm saying like kind of like a father figure in the sense that this person, you trust this person to teach you how to be an adult, if that makes any sense. It's like, you know, they know more than me, and if I lose them or if I'm not with them, I might be a little lost. You know, like, what am I supposed to do if this person isn't here to help me? What am I supposed to do so it starts to become, because they're older, you kind of really turn it into like a relationship where that you kind of need that person to feel like stuff is normal, or you start to feel like, damn, like I'm probably lacking, or I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So that's kind of what B gives me as far as Lily. I know she, you know, I'm not saying that they don't love each other, but I feel like some of the back and forth is, I feel like sometimes B being young and kind of being like, this is my compass, you know, this is my directory. That kind of gives me an idea of how to move and maneuver through situations, kind of. I don't know if that makes any sense. Y'all let me know what y'all think about that. My friend Steffi Weffy is in the building. Thank you for following through, friend. My friend Miss Ron says, so did Portia and Lily fall out? I miss their friendship. It seems solid. I don't think that anything necessarily happened with their friendship. I just think they've all been kind of doing their own thing. I haven't really heard any shots or anything being taken either way as far as that's concerned. I think they just all kind of been, Lily's been doing her stuff where she's figuring out, Gina been over there with her boo, and Portia, she's over there with her boo and in her military stuff too. So I think they just all have kind of been doing different stuff. They have, Gina did mention something about a girls trip coming up. So I would like to see another girls trip coming with them, with the ladies soon, but who knows how soon we'll get one of those. And I don't know. I have no idea. Kristen Alexis, I don't see her on YouTube very much, so I'm not sure if she would be on another girls trip. She does tend to come with them from time to time, but I would definitely like to see the group get back together and have some fun. Because I definitely think Portia and Lily were a key together. They definitely are fun and funny together. And Portia seems genuine. Lily seems genuine too. I think that's why they click together, because I feel like Lily can let her guard down with Portia because Portia is very genuine, and I don't think Lily feels like she has to put on a facade when she's around Portia. She could just, be fun and be herself. Not my friend Love Melissa said those aren't Gina's friends. She's like, honey, stop fucking saying stuff because those aren't even Gina friends. What the hell? Them is just people that be around that lady. That was my friend Love Melissa, y'all. I said the lady has some friends. My friend Love Melissa said, D, stop lying to these people. Them people are not her friends. My friend Chocolate Kisses, I'm sorry, you're talking to somebody else. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, Gina don't be around people enough for me to know if she keeps friends. Y'all are funny. Y'all are like, I don't even know if the lady got a fucking friend besides Jen. I don't know what y'all think about the friendship between Jen, Gina, and now that Gina got a boyfriend. Do you think that they are, obviously they're spending less time together, but I'm like, how do you think that affects the friendship now that it's like Jen got to find shit to do by herself now? They spend so much time together, and now Gina in a relationship, she don't have time for shit. So I don't know, but y'all let me know what y'all think about that. Baby, I done went some 10 topics in a row, and I got a list of topics. We done touched on every fucking topic, and baby, we just gonna have to keep on talking now because we done talked about every fucking thing on the list. Okay, let me see. Gina seems secretly. Seems like Gina secretly competes with Jen. Is what my friend Let Hershey Kiss says. They have an interesting way that they do things with each other. Hold on, friends. I'm about to take a drink of water. They have an interesting tit for tat. It can seem competitive sometimes. I don't think that they purposely compete with each other, but I definitely feel like they have a tit for tat kind of competitive nature with each other. But I'm not sure. And they've been friends for so long that just could be who they are to each other genuinely. But they definitely seem to have an interesting relationship with each other from time to time. And baby, especially when it got to the point where Jen wouldn't stop getting them fucking wigs that Gina was getting. Shit. I'm like, if we ever didn't know that Gina be feeling some type of way about Jen, if Jen would have bought another fucking wig Gina had on her head, Gina was finna call that lady a bitch on her channel, child. That shit was funny to me. By the time Jen got the wig number 4, Gina was like, I don't know what the fuck Jen keeps buying my wigs for. Baby, that was funny. I'm sorry. That cracked me up. That was a key for me because if I noticed it, and I'm like, damn, I wondered, are they buying the wigs at the same time? And finally, Gina was like, bitch, no. I don't know why she keep buying the wigs I'm buying, but that was funny, child. She buying them goddamn wigs off Poshmark. That's why she keep getting all the same fucking wigs she got. She's like, oh, the last one you sold, that's the one I bought. Bitch, yeah, I got your wig. Okay, let me see. My friend, oh, Lord, child, look, my friend Katie is back in the building. So you know we full of shit, child. My friend Katie finna come in here saying it all. We know my friend Katie funny, child. Let me see. Let me scroll down so I can catch up, baby. I am behind. Let me see. My friend Katie said Gina's not qualified to give advice. I'm wondering if you're talking about what I was saying about the damn podcast and Ask the Aunties. Because I'm like, Ask the Aunties what? The hell? Y'all need to be asking them what's for dinner tonight. Because other than that, and don't ask them shit, okay? Let me see. She's so jazzy says their podcast was good, Tay and Six, but I knew it wasn't going to last. Okay, so my friend is saying that the podcast was good and it was interesting. Did it seem like Six was being herself or did it seem like she was taking a back seat? My friend Katie said Gina needs to see if she can get back in imaging and deflate that BBL, child. It has been looking bigger lately, and maybe it's because her waist is looking smaller, the butt is looking bigger, child. I don't know. Or maybe it was the pants that she had on. But I'm like, I don't know if the lady got more surgery or less surgery, but baby, I wouldn't be surprised, okay? My friend said not my wig, child. Yes. Let me see. My friend Helen Hicks says, no, ma'am, not the wigs. Baby, they're all over the place. Let me see, my friend. Let me scroll down. My friend 920 Tower says the only thing anybody should be asking Gina about is how to return something from the store. She's not well versed enough to ask her anything. That's why I'm like the questions that people ask sometimes, and I get it. People are in different stages of their life, and who you want advice from is who you want advice from. And who you want advice from doesn't always have to be dictated on who has the best advice. Who you want advice from could be just who has the type of advice you need, because you might be looking for the advice that's going to tell you suck a dick. You know what I'm saying? You might be looking for that advice. So you might not want somebody to tell you, you know what, get your shit together. Don't talk to nobody and be celibate until you know who you love. You might not be looking for that. You might be looking for somebody to tell you the wildest answer so you can do the wildest shit. So I can't say who should be getting advice from who, but I just thought it was funny that they turned it into relationship advice instead of it just being ask them anything. I'm like, did they do that or did y'all do that? Did the fucking audience turn it into relationship advice or did Gina and Poe do that? Because that was crazy to me. My friend Katie says, I'm so sick of these 3L folks. Can someone recommend me some YouTubers that are worth watching? Six. I'm like, well, we've been talking about Six for the last 30 minutes. Go on head over there and watch that because that was interesting too, child. And I don't know if any of you guys have been watching. I haven't seen any of her videos lately, but have any of y'all been following up on Bossy Tasha Simon? I know I brought her to y'all attention a while back. She is definitely a key. Baby, the story about the man with the missing leg and got run over by a train. If you don't know nothing about that, go to Bossy Tasha Simon's page and you guys are going to figure it out. But at the end of the day, I haven't been seeing much of her on my algorithm. So has anybody continued to catch up with her? Have any of you guys continued to watch her after that? My friend Ebony is in the building, says, hey, friend. Hey, Ebony. Thank you for following through, friend. My friend Benny Monroe is in the building, says, what's T was 7? Hey, D. Hey, D. Look, shit. Hey, friend. I'm saying hey, D, because she said hey, D. Baby, look. My friend Love, and hey, friend, thank you for following through, my friend Benny Monroe and my friend Ebony. My friend Love Melissa with the purple hearts. My friend Chocolate Kisses says, I'm going to do my best to catch the live tomorrow. I have an appointment around that time. I should be able to catch the at least some of it. Yes, please. Whenever you can fall through in the live stream tomorrow, please do. And if you just came in, the live stream tomorrow is going to be a good time. It's not going to be about the ladies. It's going to be about us. We're just going to be talking. If there is going to be questions, so answer as many of the questions as you can so that at the end you can see your results, because in order for you to get the result at the end, you gotta participate. But it's definitely going to be worth participating. And when I say it's going to be fun, it's going to be fun. This is, like I said, this is some shit I've been doing, and it took me a while to figure out how to do it on the internet because I'm used to doing it in a class. I'm used to doing it, with my students that come to the class. So it was difficult for me to figure out how I was going to do it in a way that it was going to be entertaining or interesting or interactive in the way that you guys could really have fun. And so by the time I figured it out, baby, that's why I said I've been on here for a week and a half, putting them damn slides together. My PowerPoint presentation is college worthy. Okay. So y'all, if you can tomorrow, please show up to the party. And like I said, twerking pants and crop tops or you can't get in. That's it. No twerking pants, no crop tops. You might as well not show up. That's it. That's all we're accepting tomorrow. Don't have no damn sense at the door. If you come to the door with some sense, take your ass back home. My friend, the King's Queen, says, I'll pick up some plates from the back of the Range Rover to bring to the party. My friend says she's going to bring the plates from the back of the Range Rover to the party, child. The fucking chili. So if y'all hungry tomorrow, we're going to have crop tops, twerking pants, and chili bowls out the back of the trunk, okay? Be ready. Be there or be square, okay? My friend, Brittany Monroe was reiterated. She meant 6, not 7. The King's Queen is fucking hilarious for saying she finna bring the plates out the back of the Range Rover. That is funny as hell. But yeah, if you can make it, please make it through in the live stream. And if you can't, just double back so you can still participate and answer the questions. Because you don't necessarily have to be in the live stream to answer the questions, because the questions are going to be up on the screen as well. So if you come in late, you'll be able to just follow up from where we are, or you can, go back and start from the beginning. Or if you just watch it all the way from the beginning at another time while we're not live, then you can still participate and just leave your answers in the chat. And don't be ashamed, baby. Don't be ashamed, because the answers are definitely worth sharing. Okay. That's why I said we don't know each other right now. We finna get to know each other tomorrow, baby. Twerking pants, crop tops, and I'm twerking on everybody. So if you don't like it, I don't give a damn, because I'm coming, shaking ass, child. Okay. My friend says, I have lots of advice. Wish I could be there tomorrow. I'll chime in if I can, baby. Yeah, because we're gonna have a little section too where I want everybody to, if you have any, baby, don't get to ask me. This ain't Ask the Aunties, so y'all don't gotta ask me relationship advice. I'm gonna have a little segment there tomorrow too where you guys can, just ask me anything. You can ask me questions about whatever the fuck you want to ask me about. I don't care. Ask me questions about shit you want to know. Ask me questions about myself, ask me, and if it's some shit I don't want to answer, I'm gonna say I don't even know what the fuck you asked me that for. Okay, so look, don't dig too deep, honey, because we don't know where we finna go with this shit. I'm just playing, but yeah, if you have something going on with yourself and you want to bring it to the table, or you want to, tell one of your stories so we can chime in on that or talk about that, that's what that's for. That's why we all are coming tomorrow, to let our hair down and have a good time. So yes, please, if you can make it, because like I said, it's really for us to be human with each other. You know what I'm saying? Be women with each other. Be somebody that you can talk to. Be somebody that you can have a good time with. Be somebody that you don't have to, put on your best clothes and your best, to be your best self for somebody. Just come as you are. Come to have a good time. And the more yourself you are, the more fun you're going to have. The more honest the more honest you are with the questions, the more fun you're going to have. And baby, it's some questions on there that I don't even want to fucking answer, but I'm finna answer them because I'm finna know. I'm finna find my answer. I don't give a fuck. I'm like, y'all finna know. I'm finna know. We all finna know tomorrow, child. I'm finna find out if I'm crazy too. Because some of the questions, I'm like, why the fuck am I even asking these people that? I don't even want to answer the question, but I'm going to ask it because it's funny. And that's how we're going to get to the bottom of some shit. So like I said, it's not for you to say like, yes, because I sucked the dick from the back. It's not for you to tell all your business. It's just for you to say, damn, I might have done that. Okay, one for me. You know what I'm saying? Now at the end, I done all this shit. I'm crazy for real. So that's kind of what it is. It's just for all of us to kind of be yourself. Have a group of people that you can come and talk to and be 100% yourself, and realize we all be on some bullshit sometimes. And if we don't talk about it, we just gonna be full of shit forever. Okay, that's really what it is. Let me see. My friend Helen Hicks says, I'll get the liquid and oxtails off the Maybach, baby. It's in the refrigerator. Get the oxtails in the I think, what is it, the Ciroc bottle out the refrigerator in the back of the Maybach, child. My friend Chocolate Kitchen says, you're so correct on the channel name. Thank you. I don't know if you were talking about Six's channel name, because I was telling people what Six's channel name was, but that was definitely what I was trying to get people. But I'm not sure if you were talking about my channel name or the or Six's channel name. My friend Queen Chelsie says, "Can I borrow a crop top, D? I got a crop top as long as you got your twerking pants, friend. As long as you got your twerking pants, I got a crop top for everybody, okay? That's what I said. Let me know. Let me know by the time the live stream is over. If y'all don't got no crop top and no twerking pants, I will send them in the chat, okay? Everybody is going to leave with a crop top and some twerking pants so you can arrive at the door the right way tomorrow, because I'm not playing no games. If you ain't ready, you going home, okay? Checking shit at the door." My friend Raymond Michelle says, "I'll be here tomorrow." Thank you, friend. I appreciate you. And I know sometimes I try to spread around my live streams because I know other people do live streams, and I know a lot of you guys participate in other people's live streams. So I don't want to be, going live while somebody else is going live, or, having people deciding whose live stream they want to go to or anything like that. So I don't be knowing when other people are going live. So that's why I try to warn you guys kind of in advance if I'm going live, so that you have an idea of what time frame or whatever, in case somebody else is going live too. Because I don't want to, and this, like I said, it still will be, you can still participate in this, even if you choose to watch somebody else's live, if I'm live while somebody else is live, and then just answer questions in the chat. I'm never pressed for anybody to be like, "Why the fuck would you be over there and not over here while I'm live?" If you choose to be in somebody else's live stream and you want to come over here and still answer the questions, just answer questions in the comment section, because, obviously the live stream will be over by then. So if you still want to participate, there is still a chance to participate in the comment section, because the answers and all the slides from the PowerPoint are going to be going across the screen. So you're going to see everything. And baby, when I say everything, you're going to see everything. And it's some shit, on there. And I don't mean anything inappropriate. So y'all don't be afraid. Baby, I'm not pulling no dicks out the box. I'm not doing nothing like that. But it's some shit on there. So it's definitely going to be, you'll be able to participate if you don't show up to the live stream. But please, 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 if you can, please do. And my friend Raymond Michelle, come with the twerking pants, friend. Come with the twerking pants. And my friend Queen Chelsie, I got a crop top for you. Like I said, don't leave here without your crop top or your twerking pants. I'm leaving them in the chat. So if y'all need them, let me know. My friend Queen Chelsie says, "And I don't think Liddy is going to sell any houses." That was a photo opportunity. I'm wondering what's going on with that, because she said she spent so much money in that situation and now she ain't really into it. That's what I'm like. We done graduated from every damn thing, and now we ain't done nothing with nothing. I'm confused. And that's something really worth spending your time on. That, real estate school is something that you can really benefit from. Actually, I was telling you guys in that story time not too long ago that I used to work at the school, and the students, and baby about the mom, baby about the parents and all that shit. The story time, that one. Yeah. Them kids, one of them kids now is a real estate agent. And I thought that was the shit. When I say this young lady is like 23 years old, baby out here doing it, fucking shit up. She just graduated from real estate school, I think a week or two ago, and just went and showed her first little spot last weekend. I'm like, look, if you gonna do it, you gonna do it. So ain't no excuses. This little baby out here is killing shit already. And I gave her props. I big up her, because I ain't about no bullshit. I'm finna tell you what you're doing, and I'm finna tell you what you're doing. I'm not finna let you walk past me and feel like I don't know this, baby. I know this. Whether you want some bullshit or whether you want some bullshit, I'm finna give you your props, because that to me really was what made me look at this Lily situation kind of like, well, what's really going on? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's life is different. Obviously this young lady doesn't have children or anything like that. But just the fact that she was young enough to even care to go to real estate school, she graduated, she finished, and she's already showing homes, I thought was interesting, because I'm like, well, hell, we've been watching the motherfucker go to real estate school for 2 goddamn years, ain't show shit by her ass. I'm confused. What the hell are we, what are we watching? Okay, I'm sorry. That was just, I wasn't even supposed to be talking about that. That was just responding to it. I was responding to my friend. I don't know who I was responding to. My friend Queen Chelsie, that's who I was responding to. Let me scroll down so I can catch up, because I'm still behind. My friend Queen Chelsie said crop tops and shark boots. Okay, so now we got the shoe wear. We got the full outfit. If you don't come tomorrow with a crop top, some twerking pants, and some shark boots, and maybe a cowboy hat. You can throw a cowboy hat in there too. And probably a waist chain. One of them little waist chains she be wearing. If you don't have all that shit tomorrow, you got to go home. Okay? So if you don't have them, let me know by the time the live stream is over, because I'm passing them out for free, but only during the live stream. So don't you come hit me up later asking me about your fucking crop tops and your twerking pants, because I ain't got no more. Okay? My friend Miss Sis said, I'll be multitasking, but I'm going to be chiming in. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much. Multitasking, please definitely chime in. And like I said, even if you can't answer all the questions if you can get through some of them, you can still get a result in the end. So it's whatever you can jump into, definitely jump into it and just answer whatever questions that you can. And just to kind of give you guys a fair warning so that you kind of know what to be prepared for tomorrow. If you come tomorrow, you don't have to have. You just want to have a way to keep your score. You want to have a way to be able to the only way you're going to be able to find out the answer in the end is if you have all of your answers. So you would only know what your answer is at the end if you have a way to know how many answers you got. So if I have a certain amount of A's or a certain amount of B's, then this is my answer at the end. So you only will be able to keep track of your answer if you keep track of all of your answers. So most of us have a phone. Most of us are listening on a phone or, sitting at a desk or something. So as long as you have something to write down, question number 1 was A. Question number 2 was B. Question number 3 was A. As long as you have something to put your answers on, then at the end, you'll be able to tally them up and say, okay, this is it. This is what I got. And this is my answer. So just a warning. If you want to participate tomorrow, just have a phone or something that you can just really quickly tally up all your answers. And it don't have to be anything like number 1, number 2. Just put A, B, B. And then at the end, you can count them all up and you'll still be able to join the party at the end. Okay. Let me see. I'm trying to say it without saying too much. Cause baby, I'm sorry. I wanted to do this shit today, but I wanted to warn you guys about it before just slapping you on the face with it. Cause I know if I just pop the thumbnail up today, a lot of you guys aren't familiar with the new thumbnail. If you're just getting on here, the thumbnail that's on the channel, that's up right now is the thumbnail that's going to be up tomorrow. So tomorrow, if you want to join the party, this is going to be the thumbnail you'll be looking for. So if you see the thumbnail, click it and the party is popping. So I wanted to, kind of give it to you guys today so you know what to be prepared for, what to look for tomorrow, and just so that you kind of know what you're getting yourself into. And just so that if anybody assumed that it was going to be about the ladies, it's not about the ladies. It's definitely not about the ladies. It's going to be about us just having fun. So look for this thumbnail tomorrow that says Therapy and Reality with D. Let me see. Let me scroll down. I'm going to try to catch up to where we are because I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to hold y'all in here too long today because I really I got to be prepared for the party. I got to be prepared for the party. And that means I got to get on here and make sure this shit is even going to work, y'all. Okay. If I done this whole goddamn college experiment and I can't get this shit to pop up for y'all, it's going to be a fucking problem. Okay. I'm finna be pissed off. Let me see. My friend Steffi Weffy says, Jen be having subliminals and I'm here for it. Jen definitely will throw a subliminal and don't give a damn. Okay. Jen be cracking me up with her little subliminals too. My friend, oh, sorry. Let me scroll down. I'm still back too far. Let me scroll down to where we are so I don't keep y'all in here all day. My friend Steffi Weffy says, yes, Gina now has that BBL look. Yeah, and I don't know if that's the look they be going for. Some women are definitely just very naturally shapely, but I don't understand the idea behind the BBL look. Like, you want to look like the shit don't belong to you? It's crazy. I don't know. That to me is just, I don't know. That to me is just interesting. And then they get to, Tay was saying something about gaining weight. And she's like, oh, well, I was going to tell you guys what I was going to gain the weight for, but I'm not. But I'm like, well, hell, you can only be gaining the weight for one fucking thing. You're not gaining the weight just to be overweight, motherfucker. You got to be gaining the weight because you finna stuff that shit somewhere you want it to be. I think personally that she wants to put it in her hips because she's mentioned something about that before where she was saying she wants to be more hippie and more shapely from the front. So I'm thinking that she's gaining weight because she wants to add it to her hips. I could be wrong, but I'm like, you're not gaining weight just to be gaining weight. That wouldn't make any sense. But she's saying it like she's doing it on purpose. So I don't know. Y'all let me know what y'all think. My friend Steffi Weffy says, yes, she has the BBL look. So yeah, that to me is interesting because I'm like, now I guess it's a trend to look like you have a BBL. And that I thought was never the plan. I thought the fucking plan was to look natural. I don't know. Child, they be throwing me for a damn loop. That's why I be like, hey, I don't fucking know. I couldn't tell you left from right when I'm watching these videos. That's why I be having to come here and talk to y'all because I'm like, are they tripping or am I fucking tripping? I don't know what the hell I'm seeing sometimes. Let me see. My friend Miss Tiff says Jen watches Tay too. Is that, I feel like we're all watching people of a different age group, but I feel like they be watching girls that are, I don't know. I feel like they're watching, and they're watching from a fun perspective, obviously. I just feel like I don't expect some people to watch some people based upon what the energy that they give. You know, like for me, sometimes I can watch, or there are certain people that I used to watch that I don't watch anymore because I just feel like I grew out of it in the sense of like some of the stuff I just got too old for, or some of the people just never kind of grew in a way that I felt like they should have grown in the past few years. Baby, I don't know if y'all know the fuck I'm talking about, but honey, when I was younger, I used to watch CJ So Cool. I don't know if y'all know who that is. If you do, let me know in the comment section. It ain't a fucking video this man could put on that I would watch. I wouldn't give a damn if CJ said he was giving away $5 billion tomorrow. I wouldn't give a fuck who he was giving it to. Are you kidding me? This nigga's a nutcase. Like, there's no way. So I'm like, honestly, I definitely think that when I hear them say they're watching certain people, sometimes I'm like, why? Not like why because the person that doesn't have qualities to him, but I'm like, what about this person makes you as a mature woman want to watch this shit? I'm like, Gina said something one day about watching, what is this young lady's name? What is her name? Neek. There was a couple on YouTube named Neek and King. Neek is, I believe, in her 20s. She might be in her early 20s or something. Not her early 20s. She might be in her late 20s or so by now. I'm not really necessarily sure of her age. But Gina brings her up from time to time. And I'm like, these are babies. These are babies. Like, they're grown. They're grown-ups. Don't get me wrong. They're adults. But these are babies. So I'm like, the way she talks about her is like she's a peer and not like she's a baby. So that's why I'm like, sometimes I just be feeling like, fuck y'all be watching these people like y'all looking up to people that are 2 times younger than you. And then the mindset that I'm not saying Neek has she doesn't have the proper mindset, but I'm saying the mindset that somebody has to be in that age group, being twice that age, you would think some of the shit that you watching would start to kind of be like, I can't watch this no more. This is crazy. You know, like this is getting out of hand. But they don't. They be watching people. They be watching anybody. They'll fuck around and be watching somebody's damn kids channel or something. But let me see. Let me scroll down because I done kept talking, child. My friend says, I don't want advice from anyone who will put cheap tires on a Maybach. She's like, no, if you're taking a Maybach to discount tires, I don't want to hear shit you got to say. Definitely was a key. And she made that video talking about she was finna address some stuff. I'm like, honey, you addressed everything but the nigga you've been dragging around. So you could have kept this video because you know the main fucking thing we wanted to hear you address was the real bullshit. Fuck them tires, honey. What the hell is going on with the man selling the chili out the back of the fucking Maybach? What is going on with that? You know we don't give a damn about the goddamn tires. What the hell are you coming on here making a fucking hour video addressing that goddamn thing for? That's just crazy. I thought that was funny too. That was one of the topics for today. I'm like, girl, you know that's the last shit we wanted you to address. You know exactly what the fuck people were expecting that you was finna address on here, and you didn't address a damn thing, okay? That, to me, was a key. My friend Benny Johnson says, oh, I'm sorry, I just read that. My friend Katie says, Bossy Tasha Simon, no, I'm sorry. She said anyone in their 30s that I can watch on YouTube. Okay, so she's saying, is there anybody younger that she can watch on YouTube? Bossy Tasha Simon is in her 50s. So if you're on, if you're watching and you're an older woman, but Bossy Tasha Simon is funny, child. I think you would think Bossy Tasha Simon is funny at any age. And if you're younger and you like to know shit from older, more mature women who like to shoot the shit and tell you what some shit really is, she gonna give you that. So that's why I said I think you can enjoy her at any age. But definitely if you're more mature in your 40s or 50s or late 30s like I am, I think you would definitely get a kick out of it and you would enjoy it too. Because I'm 37, she's 50. It ain't like I'm close to her age like that. But I am a more mature person. I'm not no young spring chicken, so I definitely enjoy watching her channel too. As long as you got a fun, funny personality, I can watch you. And she has a familiar enough energy that, baby, like when I say, like your crazy ass auntie, not crazy in the sense that I'm calling her crazy. I'm like, say some crazy shit, say some wild shit, have a funny ass story. That's what I said. If you know anything about the drunk nigga that got ran over by the fucking train, baby, Bossy Tasha Simon, she one of them. She's like the auntie that's gonna give it to you straight and she gonna keep you laughing. So that's why I mentioned her, because she definitely is funny. But my friend Katie said no, she's looking for somebody in their 30s that she can watch. She ain't looking for that. But I don't really watch anybody else, friend. So I don't really have anybody to suggest outside of my friends who do YouTube on here. So if you got a YouTube channel and you're in your 30s, drop your green hearts, because my friend Katie is looking for somebody to watch. And a lot of my friends that make content on YouTube have good quality content. So check out some of their channels, friend. Run it up. My friend Boo Boosh is in the building. Hey, Boo, thank you for showing up. I appreciate you, friend. My friend Flag Guy says, D, can we do a recap real quick? I just got him. Oh, I just got in. Okay, so my friend is saying, can we do a recap? We talked about Six and Tay's friendship because Six dropped the video discussing kind of how she felt about being Tay's co-host or sidekick or friend, you know, and how she felt being a friend from her perspective. We chimed in on Lily a little bit about what she's doing and what she got going on as far as real estate school and not fucking selling houses still. And then we chimed in a little bit about Gina and selling the chili bowls out the back of the Maybach at tomorrow's event. And then we talked about tomorrow's event. So tomorrow's event, if you weren't in here, we definitely are having a party. And if you are a woman or if you're a man and you want to wear your twerking pants, feel free, okay? Have your printout in the front because, baby, we shaking everything. But outside of that, tomorrow, what else we talked about was tomorrow we are going to have a party in the live stream. So tomorrow's live stream is not about the ladies. It's about us. So please, if you feel free, join tomorrow's live stream because we're going to have a time. So that's pretty much everything that we talked about today. Like I said, I didn't have too many topics for today. I really just wanted to touch on most of the stuff that we already touched on. I was really coming today to touch on that stuff and then warn you guys about tomorrow. So this is mainly just to shoot the shit a little bit and then let you guys know that the real party is tomorrow afternoon. And if you weren't here and you didn't hear anything about that, the party is just us answering some questions and being crazy. It's not about the ladies. It's gonna be about us, and we're gonna have a good time answering some questions and being silly. I would do it at nighttime, but I know that I wanted to do it like a Friday night type deal, but I don't want to do it on Friday night because I know A, I'll be busy on Friday nights, and then B, I know time frame is different for everybody because everybody is not in California. So where it might be 8 o'clock here, I'm asking some of y'all to stay up 11 to 12 o'clock to listen to me fucking ask y'all crazy ass questions, okay? So I know that's not ideal for everybody. When I first started my channel, I used to do live streams at nighttime, and baby, we would have a time because I would be sitting there with my glass of wine and ain't no fucking telling. You already know 100% sober. I'm finna say some weird shit. So imagine D with a glass of wine talking to y'all at 9 o'clock on a Friday night. It's probably not safe, okay? It probably is not safe to be here, okay? Ain't no fucking telling. But we used to have a time. We definitely did. But then I realized it was late for some people. So having y'all up at 10, 12, 11, 1 o'clock in the morning is just crazy. And then I'll be having shit to do too. So I don't want to keep people up like that. So yeah, tomorrow's gonna be the party, but we're gonna do it early enough that people can enjoy it. And then if you make your way home and you didn't get a chance to do the live stream, you can enjoy it too. But if it's 12 o'clock tomorrow, my time, it might be 4 or 5 o'clock your time somewhere. So if it's late enough to have a drink and you want to enjoy it and have your drink, you're gonna have more fun then too. Okay. So however you can participate, please do. Let me plug this computer up real quick, y'all. I can plug it up on this side. How the hell are you gonna make it how the fuck are you gonna okay? What? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm over here going through emotions on my own. Give me 1 second. You better first start fucking charging. Okay. I don't even know what I was saying. Y'all, this damn computer started dying. I'm over here panicking, trying to plug the damn computer up before I shut y'all off. Somebody says, my friend Sassy Wise Man says, do y'all think Gina is a good parent? Y'all know me. I try not to chime in on the parenting thing. Honestly, for me myself, I do think that all the ladies are good parents. We all have our opinions, but I don't think I've seen anything that was I would say like anything like abusive or anything like that. I would say that I think we all been raised by parents who might have fell short, to the glory of God, child. I don't know. Like, we might have all been raised by parents who could have done some shit they was supposed to do and probably didn't. But I try not to judge based off of that, because one thing I will say about parenting, period, parenting in general, I'm not a parent. I'm talking about the perspective of a child to a parent, because I don't have any children. One thing I will say that put parenting into perspective for me, or what it is like to be a parent for me, is I watched, now I'm finna say another fucking crazy person name who done said some real shit because it made sense. She crazy, but it made sense. So I watched when Jada Pinkett used to do her Red Table Talk. Her and her brother were talking about their parents one time, and they spoke on the fact that their dad, I guess, was their dad used to do drugs, or he had a problem with substances or drinking or something. He had some sort of issue, and that they resented him the whole time they were growing up until they became adults, and they realized that they had to give their dad grace because life isn't easy, and he was a person before he had kids. So whatever demons or whatever traumas or whatever shit he had experienced before he had kids, he's still experiencing that shit full-fledged. He's still experiencing every aspect of the fucked up experience that he had. Now he just has to be a father. So that kind of helped me understand what it's like, as far as sometimes when we're watching people and we might say they're not doing a good job at being a parent. I feel like sometimes giving it the grace of saying, you know what, that person is still experiencing life from their experience while also having to be a parent. So they were just pretty much saying like, yeah, we understand now that we are adults and we are parents, that you still are going to have to deal with your traumas and your realities. And those things have shaped you into being a certain person. But while it shaped you being a certain person, you've had to try to become another person for us, which will be your kids, you know? And now that we're kind of experiencing life based off of your traumas, we don't like that, but it takes us to grow up and realize I'm carrying traumas too, and I'm probably finna do this shit with my kids. So that's why I try not to be too touchy on the parenting topics, because I've really felt that when they said that. I really, really felt that, because you feel like sometimes you go through life and you be like, your parents could have done, they could have done A, B, and C, they could have done A through Z. If you ask your parents their story, a lot of the times I think you'll figure out why the fuck you didn't receive, why you didn't experience something the way that you thought you should have, why maybe they treated you a way that they treated you, because that's a trauma and an experience that they had as well. So some of that stuff is, ooh, child. Some of that stuff is, ooh, child. This just took me to something else. But some of that shit is so deep to the point where you don't even realize you're doing that shit to your kids. And some of the shit is just kind of like, you'll resent certain shit until you get old enough to experience it. And then you be like, well, shit, I got a drinking problem and my kids see it too. Oh, I probably smoke too much and my kids see it too. I probably cuss too much and my kids see it too. So kind of until you have it from your perspective where you like, I still have my issues. I have kids, but I still have my issues. So that's why I try to be fair and give them the benefit of the doubt when it comes to the parenting, because you still you. You know what I'm saying? You still you. Are you supposed to work on your shit? Yeah, but you still got to address yourself in order to, in order to try to be the perfect parent to kids. But usually we're not having kids at a time when we're perfect. We're having the kids at the time that they fucking show up. So I'm like, you don't really have a chance to address all of yourself before you have to figure out who you are for kids sometimes. And sometimes the kids are confronted by your trauma and not by your parenting style, if that makes sense. I might want to be the best fucking parent, but if I have a drinking problem, the drinking is obviously going to trump my parenting. You know what I'm saying? I might want to be the best fucking sibling, sister, friend, any fucking thing. But at the end of the day, if I have an issue, I have to address my issue before I can be the best of anything to you. If that makes any sense. Y'all tell me if I'm saying shit or not, because I'm just fucking talking now, child. The live tomorrow, my friend Ebony says, what time is the live? The live tomorrow is going to be at 12. So we're going to do our usual time, 12 o'clock tomorrow. I'm going to try to take it slow so that everybody gets a chance to fall in and answer the question. So I'm going to start it at 12, and then I'll probably start trying to start it at about 12:20, so we get everybody that wants to be in or can be in and able to participate. My friend I don't care says, what I missed. Not very much, friend. We just been in here shooting the shit today. We didn't have too much chaos going on today. I said I wasn't going to keep everybody caught up today because we finna have a shit show tomorrow. And if you don't know nothing about tomorrow, I don't care. Make sure you bring your twerking pants and your crop top, because we're having a party tomorrow, please. And the party is not about Gina and them. The party is about us, okay? Bring your stuff, because we finna have a time. My friend Love Melissa said chili bowls. Chili bowls, cowboy hats, crop tops, waist chains, and cowboy boots. Let me see. My friend Leanna Nash says, not shaking ass, baby. Yes, we finna go up tomorrow. We are finna have a party. What's that new song? We going up tonight. We going up to that's what we doing tomorrow. It's finna be a show. Bring your cigars, because we might turn it into the cigar lounge after. Okay, we're finna do it all. Everything that we've seen, we're doing. Okay. What I was saying when I was saying a second ago about the parenting thing and why I don't like to touch on the parenting, because it gets a little too touchy. That took me to I don't know if y'all seen, and this is why I said I have to do the therapy and reality, because sometimes we'll be talking about Gina and them, and then I'll start talking about some whole other shit that I saw on TV or some shit I watched yesterday. So that's why therapy and reality is just going to be about anything, because we're going to talk about whatever the hell we've been watching besides Gina and them. That's what we're going to talk about over there, or just whatever the hell we want to talk about. But this I'm bringing up today right now, but we're going to talk about this kind of stuff at therapy and reality. But the Kevin Gates interview with what's that man name? Shannon Sharp. I don't know if any of you guys caught that, but that was something that I wanted to touch on therapy and reality too. But that was what I was that conversation took me there because we were talking about the parenting thing. But like I was saying, it's like what he talked about on that podcast. I don't know if you guys watched it, but if you didn't watch it, go watch it. I don't really want to repeat what happened. I mean, you can imagine it's a male. We're talking about something he didn't enjoy in his childhood. You can put two and two together. Go watch it if you haven't. But so imagine, you know what I'm saying? You go through something that traumatic and then you grow up and now you have to be a parent. Those kids have to deal with that trauma. Of course, you're going to lead with your parenting, but you're still dealing with that trauma. And when you're dealing with things that happen that deep, everybody has a different story. Some people came from the greatest families. Some people came from shaky backgrounds. Some people came from all types of stuff. So when you're building the character that you want to be as a parent, you're kind of building your character as a parent while doing away with the shit that happened to you. You know what I'm saying? While not really addressing those things. But naturally, those things are coming out, and your children are seeing those things, and they're experiencing that side of you without you realizing that they're experiencing that side of you. That is what made me think about the Kevin Gates thing, because I'm thinking now, like, think about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that's why I try not to be judgmental about Gina and them being parents and what they do on their channel as far as their parenting, because imagine what this man is saying. He's saying something happened to me as a young man that I had no control over. And now I'm dealing with that. And I'm on here talking about that, but I also am a father to somebody. And I also have to learn how to be a sane fucking human, knowing that some shit like that happened to me, and teach my kids in a way that they don't see me as, inferior or some type of person because of what happened to me. But I can't really hide it from them. But I also have to be their savior, and I also have to be Superman. That's a lot to deal with. That's a lot of shit to deal with. So when we're talking about parenting, I feel like, to be fair, we have to realize we're people first. You're a person before you're a parent, if that makes any sense. That's why I try to be fair. I know we see some shit, and sometimes it'd be like, no, why would they do that? Why would they say that? The kids or whatever. But at the end of the day, to be fair, you're a person before you're a parent. And some of them flaws gonna carry on through your parenting. And I'm just, like I said, I'm not a parent, but I for damn sure can tell you I'm not going to be no perfect parent either. Shit, if I had a YouTube channel, y'all probably be on here dragging me too. Because what the fuck? I'm not going to be perfect. I'm going to tell you that now. It's going to be a whole lot of shit I'm going to have to be like, now, D, watch it. You know what I'm saying? Now, D, calm the fuck down, okay? It's a whole lot of things I'm going to have to address in me and realize I might be passing this shit off to somebody if I don't address it. And some of the shit is hard to address, because some shit you don't want to address. Some shit is like shit you want to put on the back burner and you don't want to think about no more because it might be a little too tough or a little bit, something that might bring up emotions in you that you don't want to deal with. But at the end of the day, if you got, if you have a family, your family notices things that happen in you. And like I said, we're all somebody's child. Everybody has a parent, and everybody has experienced a parent that you might be like, well, damn, like I said, you should have done, or you could have done, But if you ask your parents enough about themselves, you would find out things, and you would understand why they do the shit they do, why they are the way they are. Like me, for instance, I found out that look, short story time. Here we go. We supposed to be doing this shit on reality and therapy, but we're here now, so fuck it. Okay. My grandmother had more children than we knew she fucking had, if that makes any sense. Okay. So we grew up our whole fucking life thinking we had 2 aunties, 1 uncle. Bitch, we got like 6 aunties, 4, no, that's crazy. But you gonna think that's crazy until you find out her story. You know what I'm saying? Then when you find out, oh, you wasn't supposed to have this baby with that person because they did something to you. Oh, these babies wasn't even supposed to be. Oh, okay, now I see why. Then you start to be like, damn, you fucked up. But I see why you fucked up. Ain't no way you was gonna be a good grandma to me. The fuck you finna be a good grandma to me? And this is the type of shit you had going on, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? To give the benefit of the doubt. To be honest, we gotta realize she was a person before she was my grandma, and she had some fucked up shit going on, which led her to not know what the fuck she was doing when it came to me. Baby, we all the way toe up. Okay? I'm like, being perfectly fucking honest. We gotta let people be people and meet them where they're a person at. I gotta meet you where you truly are. I can't meet you at the corner of being my fucking grandma and that's it, because that's not all you are. You've been a whole nother motherfucker for 40 to 60 fucking years before this. Baby, I was finna say a whole nother bitch, okay? I'm not calling my grandma a bitch, but that's how y'all know. That's why I need therapy, child. This is how we be here, because D is gonna say just about any fucking thing. But seriously, y'all get what I'm saying. I just be saying shit, and I don't, y'all know I just be flying off at the mouth, but I'm crazy. But yeah, for real, like, how are you supposed to be a great grandmother to me when all your shit is fucked up? You missing 4 fucking kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you going to get here to me and be perfect? You can't. So I don't want to walk around judging nobody else's parenting and judging what nobody else is doing. Yeah, kids come out fucked up. Yeah, kids be finding shit out. A lot of the times it's because the parents are doing shit, but a lot of the times the parents are fucked up. Okay? So that's just me being fair. Some of us came from families who don't have to experience that kind of stuff, but we all know somebody who got family with some trauma, and now we see what the fuck is wrong with our friend. Now we see what the fuck is wrong with me. Now we see what the fuck is wrong with all y'all, because your mama crazy, your daddy crazy, my mama crazy, my daddy crazy. So yeah, now it makes sense. I just don't want to be the crazy parent. But am I? Probably. To be honest, probably. Like, how I'm gonna lie to y'all and tell y'all I might be a good parent when my whole fucking bloodline is crazy. I done told y'all my grandma crazy, so you don't think my mama got a little bit of it? My other fucking grandma and my granddaddy crazy. You don't think my daddy got a little bit of it? That mean I don't got no choice. I got this shit too. That mean when I have kids, I don't got no fucking choice. They finna be traumatized, okay? My kids finna be all fucked up, okay? And that's just me being honest and saying that I'm gonna have to address me before I decide to go talking about somebody else being a parent, because I don't even know what the fuck it's like to be a parent. All I know is what it's like to have a parent, and I also understand what it's like for my parent to have experiences before being a parent. So that just be me being fair. Let me see. Let me scroll. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, ain't no live stream like yours, D. Thank you, friend. I truly appreciate that. Baby, I appreciate that so much, honestly, because I know half the time we be in here, some people be in and out of the live stream and be like, here this bitch go, talking about anything again. But I can't, like I said, it'd be hard for me to only talk about the ladies without addressing what the real fucking problem is. We always going to talk about the ladies, but we're going to talk about like what the underlying issue is. Because like I said, I want to be real on here, and I want us to be able to uplift each other in the realest way. And not uplift each other like, bitch, you look good, and oh my God, but no, like, for real though, how do you fucking feel about this? Because if we don't understand how we feel, we're going to move forward making mistakes. So I like to come here and just kind of like have a forum where we can all come on here and understand what we're watching and kind of understand why we're seeing what we're seeing. If we can't understand why we're seeing what we're seeing, this is why we seeing people in them comment section saying some of the shit they saying, like, yeah, keep doing it, because some people want to live life from a perspective of fun and fun only and not reality. And we have to live in reality enough to be friendly with each other as women. And I feel like that's why we're not really friendly with each other as women, because we're ready to put up a wall instead of saying, I'm experiencing what you're experiencing. I'd rather laugh at another bitch about what she got going on than for me to say, you know what? That's fucked up, but I think we both might have fucked up. I think we wasn't paying attention. I think them niggas was saying what they meant and we wasn't listening. What's wrong with that? That's why sometimes I'll be in and out of the conversation. So we'll be talking about Lily and Gina in 1 minute, but then I'll take that and make it some sort of, tie it up with a bow in the sense that, like, this is why we're seeing what we're seeing, because these people not being honest with each other. But if we could come on here and we could be honest with each other, then at least it's 126 of us that got some fucking sense when we leave, okay? As long as y'all can say, D, you're right, you are fucked up, and I'm glad you said that because I'm fucked up too, and I didn't want to admit it. But you saying you fucked up made me realize it's okay for me to say that. It's fine. It helps us. It helps us move forward, being honest with ourselves, addressing ourselves, and realizing we can be flawed, but I can be flawed with my friend. I can let my hair down and I can be myself with my friend, and we can come here and we can have fun and also be honest enough that we're not walking away, allowing ourselves to be lied to, mistreated, disrespected, like the shit we watching, if that makes any sense. I'm like, if that makes any fucking sense, that's what I try to do, is just like, make a space where we can just come and be real. That's it. I don't want no fucking extra lipstick. I don't want no soft life. I don't want none of that. I want real people in here. I want nothing but crop tops and fucking twerking pants. Okay. That's it. If it's not that, I don't want it, because I want only genuineness in here, so that if you're here because you understand that we all got something to learn, and you want real friendships and you want real genuine people around you. Otherwise, I would assume that if somebody came in here and they started listening to me talk, they're immediately going to click out because they don't have time for this shit. They don't have time for this shit. They're like, look, honey, you're the one that's fucked up. I'm fine. I'm out of here. You don't have to keep telling me shit. I'm getting out of here, okay? I'm about to go watch Gina and him. So I can imagine some people definitely get in here and be like, get me out this bitch's live stream. But thank you, Phoenix. I definitely appreciate you for saying there's nothing like being here, because it's different, and I know it's different. I know sometimes y'all see Gina and them on the thumbnail, and then we be down the street and around the corner with the conversation. But I appreciate y'all for enjoying it and for staying, because y'all my people. And this is what lets me know that I have people, and there is people for me. You know, everybody is looking for their people. And I feel like my people, I want to be genuine. My people, I want to be able to look themselves in the face and be like, that ain't it. Or D, nope, that wasn't right. You know, you shouldn't have said that. Y'all do that to me all the time. You know, I might say something silly and you be like, D, you crazy. Or hurry up. Or stop answering and stop, reading the chat. That's the kind of relationships I want. I don't want relationships where I feel superior, they feel inferior. I'm the YouTuber, you're the subscriber. I don't want none of that shit. This ain't no fucking special situation where I'm superior and y'all just come and listen to me. This is why I be wanting y'all to say shit so bad, because I'm just looking for motherfuckers to talk. I'm just looking for people to have a conversation with. So for the fact that y'all be here having a conversation with me, I genuinely enjoy that, because y'all know how I am. Y'all know we're going to be talking about one thing and then talking about some other shit in a second. But y'all rock with it. So I really appreciate that. And I really appreciate y'all. Let me see. Let me scroll down, because now I'm really behind, y'all. Let me scroll. I'm going to try to catch up to closer to where we are. My friend Leanna Nash says, I'm going to be here tomorrow. Thank you, friend. Thank you so much for coming to the party tomorrow. Please join the party tomorrow, friends. My friend, oh, sorry. I kept scrolling and now I can't find it. Oh, shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. My friend Yummy Flavors in the building says, hey, D. Hey, everyone. Hey, friend. Thank you so much for following through. I appreciate you. My friend Helen Hicks says, I got my outfit and my shark boots. Oh, yeah, I think I did read some of these. I got to scroll down. She said she got her outfit and her shark boots. So if you here tomorrow, make sure that you have your twerking pants and your crop top, because it's going to be a party. Let me see. And my friend is going to have chili bows out the back of the trunk. My friend Sierra Side says, hey there, D and chat. Hey, friend, I appreciate you for following through. Thank you so much for chiming in, and thank you so much for joining the fun, friend. I truly appreciate you. My friend Queen Chelsie says, I'm back. Look, I told y'all, if y'all got some shit to do, go do it. I bet you we going to be here 2 hours later, okay? You can go to the grocery store, you come back. You can go to fucking work and come back. We're going to be on live stream. Don't worry, y'all. We're going to still be talking. My friend Queen Chelsie says, I'm back. That's hilarious. My friend, let me scroll down so I'm not reading old stuff. My friend Isabel, hopefully I'm saying that correctly. Isabel is in the building, says, hey, D, I caught a live. Thank you, friend, for catching the live stream. If you busy and you can't stay on the live stream, make sure you join tomorrow, because that's when the real party starts, friend. My friend Helen Hicks said, party over here. Yes. If you don't have no twerking pants and a crop top, wear your twerking dress, okay? Wear your freakum dress, child. That's freakum dresses and twerking pants and crop tops. Only thing allowed coming through my doors tomorrow. Let me see. My friend Love Melissa says, thumbs up the live. Please do thumbs up the live. Please make sure that you come over here and hit the like button if you are enjoying yourself. My friend Yummy Flavor says, real talk, D. Thank you. I appreciate that. Because y'all know, like I said, I'm gonna be all over the damn map. But y'all be here with me, and I appreciate that. Oh, yeah. So the party starts tomorrow at 12. My friend is telling y'all the time that the party starts. My friend Yummy Flavor says 12 o'clock Eastern time. Oh, she's asking 12 o'clock Eastern time. Yes. So 12 o'clock my time in California. I'm not sure where you guys are, but 12 o'clock my time in California. So I don't know if you guys are an hour, 2 hours, or, a few hours ahead, but it'll be 12 o'clock my time. So pretty much the same time that I started today, I'm going to start tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get a drink of water, y'all. My friend Sade Moore says, Chelsie took them people's money and went MIA on YouTube after getting dragged. Baby, once she start asking them people for grace because she needed some time, that's what I knew her ass was finna be dragged, okay? I'm like, you said the wrong fucking words, sister. The wrong fucking words. I'm like, what did Portia say? Wrong road. Honey, you cannot ask nobody for fucking grace right now. That is the craziest thing for you to ask somebody after you was just talking to people crazy last year, okay? That I thought was the key. I didn't, that's one thing we didn't chime in on today, but I feel like that's been chimed in on so much. It was really, I wanted to touch on it a little bit, but I didn't want to get that deep into it because I know that was kind of old and I know a lot of people had already touched on that topic, but definitely I knew she was going to be dragged as soon as I heard her say, can she have some grace? Okay. No, You can't. My friend Sassy Wiseman says, says true. Appreciate that perspective. Thank you, friend. If you're talking to me, my friend Sassy is probably like, honey, I wasn't even fucking talking to you. My friend Robin A says, we going up tonight, baby, the clean version. Yes, clean version now, dirty version tomorrow, okay? Definitely the clean version today, but tomorrow, only dirty version of every song, everything tomorrow. I need everybody on the dance floor. Let me see. My friend CJ's World says, what's Six's channel's name? Six's channel's name is 6 Shots. The number 6, IX, and then Shots. Let me see. Let me scroll down and catch up because I'm catching up, y'all. I'm catching up. My friend Bree Trinity says, I can bring chicken oxtails. Look, can I bring chicken oxtails? Baby, bring whatever you can to the party. We need as much as we can because I don't provide no food. I'm like, niggas don't give no food. We over here with strictly alcohol, but we don't have no food. So I'm gonna need people to bring food. Okay, I need food and I need napkins and I need paper plates because, honey, all I got is drink. I got drink and I ain't got no cups either. So at the end of the day, I need all that. Okay, all that. Let me see. So yeah, 12 o'clock my time. 12 o'clock my time in California. Shit, I couldn't tell you what time it's gonna be. I would try to help y'all out, but baby, I'm finna lie to everybody. Like 2 o'clock your time, 1 o'clock. I don't know what time for nobody except for here at 12 o'clock. So it's 2 o'clock right now for me. So whatever, if it's not 2 o'clock for you, however many hours ahead for you, that's how many hours ahead you're gonna be ahead of 12 o'clock tomorrow. So tomorrow, 12 o'clock, it's gonna be a party. That's gonna be difficult. I was gonna kind of go through this. Oh, and I can't. That's how my short got flagged. Okay, this is how I realized this shit was gonna be a unnecessary party. Okay, because I tried to upload the short, and the short that I put in my when I told you guys on the little post that I made, like, hey, if you checked out the short, then go ahead and check it out. The short that I made got flagged because of the shit that was on the short. Now, if you saw the short, then you can imagine what the hell is happening tomorrow. If you didn't see the short, you can go check out the short and you can kind of get an idea of how wild this party is about to be tomorrow. Like I said, I'm not asking y'all to do or say nothing y'all don't want to do or say, but it's definitely going to be a fun time. And a story time is to be had. And if you know anything about being a story time, honey, it's worth it. So, like I said, the short that I put on ended up getting flagged because of the shit that was on the short. And then that's what let me know, like, oh, you finna have to go back and fix some of these damn slides on this PowerPoint, honey, because you finna do too much. Like, you're doing too much. You're going too far and YouTube don't like it, okay? So you're going to have to fix that. So I went and I fixed some of the stuff on there. So we're going to have more sense than we planned on having, but we still ain't going to have no damn sense, okay? We definitely are going to have a good time. Let me see. My friend Chocolate Kisses says, I'm sorry, I thought you said 12. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Baby, look, I don't know. I said 12 o'clock Eastern time, but child, that's how you know I don't fucking know. It's 12 o'clock my time. I'm not sure what time it's going to be for other people. They probably like, bitch, it's going to be 5 o'clock over here. Why would you say that? That's hilarious. No, it's going to be 12 o'clock California time. So whatever time frame you're on, it might be an hour or 2 hours ahead. Like I said, it's 2 o'clock here. So whatever time frame you're on, kind of correlate that to 12 o'clock tomorrow and you'll be in the doors. But we Black. We letting people in at any time. So whenever you show up, friend. Like we over here toe up. So whenever you show up at the door, we got them open. My friend says, I'm bringing nothing but Ciroc that I previously opened. the Ciroc bottle that was halfway drank is crazy though. Because how the hell you bringing enough Ciroc for only you to take a swig of? It's funny as fuck. That's hilarious. Okay, definitely her favorite thing is to bring a halfway drank bottle of some shit, okay? My friend Helen Hicks says, I'll bring the honey hot wings. Honey hot wings and honey hot catfish too, friend. We need the catfish. And if you're going to bring honey hot anything, bring ice with you, child, because he ain't had no chicken in a fucking minute. We ain't seen ice or no chicken in 2 years. So if anybody knows where ice is, bring his ass to the party too, because he deserve it. He need it. He ain't been around in a while, and he needs some fun, okay? And honestly, I be missing ice. I used to enjoy watching Ice on the channel. He was such a fucking part of the channel because his ass is in trouble so much. I was enjoying that shit. So if anybody can find Ice, bring him. And shit, if you can find Brittany, bring her ass too. Okay, bring everybody. Bring whoever the fuck we ain't been seeing to the damn party, child. Okay, because we've been missing them all. I'm gonna have some food. I'm gonna have a little bit of food. I'm not gonna have that much. I'm gonna have like 2 little things of Burger King chicken fries, and that's it though. That's all I got, and some barbecue sauce. That's it. I don't have nothing else. Maybe a little bit of ranch, and maybe 1 barbecue sauce, and probably a chicken fry for everybody, depending on how many people show up. Okay, that's all I got. That and the liquor. That's it. My friend said Ice disappeared. Yes, definitely. Justice for Ice. I don't know where he been. I don't know who has Ice. We haven't seen Ice in centuries. Honestly, I promise you, I really haven't seen Ice since she said Heavenly Wings closed. Right after she said Heavenly Wings closed, Ice was gone. I don't know where he's been. I think for a minute he was with Brittany, but now I don't know where he's been because I haven't seen him in a minute. And I don't know why or where. But at the end of the day, justice for Ice. And if somebody got him, bring him to the party, child. But let me see. Like I said, I would go to the short right now so I could click through it, but then my live stream is going to get yellow flag for trying to show y'all what's on the damn short. So if you haven't seen the short, go to the short after this so that you can have an idea of what's happening on the live stream tomorrow. So, you know, to get yourself into. And then, like I said, make sure that you have your phone or something that you can keep your answers on so that you can, you know, you can find out what's happening at the end. And you got to stay to the end in order for you to understand yourself. I'm like, it ain't about us. It ain't about the ladies. So in order for you to understand the answer to the questions about yourself and how funny and crazy you are, then you definitely gonna have to stay to the end for you to answer all the questions. My friend Queen Chelsie said Ice was living with B and her new cats. That's the last time I seen him. That was the last time I saw him. And then not too long ago she mentioned going to take him for a walk, but she didn't show him. She didn't show where she was going or show where he was at or anything like that. But she did say something about him, but we haven't really seen him. So hopefully he's still over there with B. Now they done broke up, so who damn knows? B gonna give Ice to who fucking knows at this point. She like, what, you want me to hold on to the dog? No, this is not the right time. And now we going back to what I said. This is not the right time for me to want to do some, for you to want me to do some shit for you. You want me to hold on to this fucking dog who's over here moaning and groaning about fucking Heavenly Wings all goddamn day. I can't do that. You're not even my girlfriend anymore. Come get this nigga, get him some wings, or get him the fuck up out my house. You got 3 options. Get him the fucking wings, or get him the fuck out of my house. That's it. Those are your only 3 options. Outside of that, I'm not keeping this motherfucking dog for you. That's what we were just saying about Tay and Six situation. Might be bad timing for you because you don't want the goddamn dog. But you being my girlfriend is not a good time for me to hold on to your goddamn dog. And that's just me being fair. Okay? That's how I feel about it. Come get this nigga. Get this nigga out my fucking living room. That's it. I got cats over here I'm trying to feed. Okay? My friend Bree Trinity said, oh, and I'll also bring the chantilly cake. Friend. I am not doing that. I am not doing that with my friend. We're gonna bring the 1 slice chantilly cake in the little plastic thing so everybody can just get a slice though. Not enough for everybody. We can't have enough for nothing for nobody. We got to make sure all the shit we bring is only enough for a few people. That's it. If we bring enough, if you brought some shit and it's too much, I'm sending you home too. If you brought some shit that's enough for everybody to share, you got to get the fuck out. That's it. There is not enough for everybody. Not enough for nothing for nobody. Okay? That's fucking it. We sharing the chicken fries. We're going to cut them in half. My friend said she's bringing some hot honey chicken. I said the hot honey catfish. Hopefully she'll bring about 4 to 5 pieces. We could cut them in half too. Okay? We'll be fine. The chantilly cake, everybody get a little slither, a little taste. You'll be fine. That's it. My friend said she's bringing half of a bottle of Ciroc. As long as you taste it on your tongue, we're good. That's it. That's all we need. Nothing more. If you bring some more shit, I'm kicking your ass out. And I'm telling you now. That's it. My friend, the King's Queen said somebody stop by old boy house and grab some bottles of Mad Dog 2020. Yes, because he got plenty. That's the only thing we're going to have enough of. Because that nigga stacked up. He got the Mad Dog 2020 on lock. So we'll have enough of the Mad Dog 2020. If you need that, we got that. Okay. And she said some Cheetos. I'll get some Jolly Ranchers too. We need cocktails. I'll bring the blender, motherfucker. Okay. We finna blend the shit up. And then all our cups gonna be broken because the damn shit is just gonna be clogged up at the bottom of the cup. So we're gonna get a little bit drunk and a little bit full. But I'm telling you now, you definitely gonna need some food and another drink after you leave this shit tomorrow. Okay. Some more food, another drink, and probably a fucking counselor because we all finna find out we crazy. And that's just me being honest, okay? That is just me being honest. But y'all are silly as fuck for bringing all this shit to this raggedy ass party. That's funny. My friend said, who's bringing 3-day-old iced coffee? That's crazy. 3-day-old iced coffee. We got half a bottle of Ciroc. That's all we got for the drinks, though. We don't have nothing else to drink because don't nobody drink water, child. So we ain't having none of that shit. We all finna be passed the fuck out in there because we ain't gonna have no water. We're gonna have all greasy ass food with hot honey on it. So we all gonna be and we gonna be stinking like a motherfucker in there twerking with fucking twerking pants and crop tops after eating some goddamn honey hot catfish and some chicken and a half a bottle of Ciroc. Bitch, we finna be toe up. Okay, that room is finna be so goddamn funky. It's a mess. But that's a party, y'all. That's a party, child. You already know. A party ain't a party unless it's funky in that motherfucker. And we are finna cut up tomorrow, okay? Let me see. Let me scroll down because y'all probably like, y'all are tripping. I'm gonna get y'all out of here in a second, though, because I'm not even trying to have y'all on here forever because I got to come back and talk tomorrow. And I want to make sure I have a voice. Let me scroll. Let me scroll. Baby, I'm so damn far. I don't even know. I have no idea where y'all at now. Okay. Yeah, so my friend Helen Hicks said she's gonna bring the honey hot wings. That's what I'm like. As long as it's only a little bit, don't bring enough for everybody. If you bring too much, you need to take that shit somewhere else. Take half of it and give it to the stalker and then come back. Okay. If anybody find a stalker, bring her ass too, because I got questions for her ass. Honestly, I ain't seen her in a few goddamn weeks. And the last time they said she went to jail, now she back out. So somebody drag her ass to the party too, but she need to have on some fucking twerking pants and a crop top too. If she don't have her twerking pants and a crop top, she got to get the fuck out too. Take her but she can't bring the rest of the chicken either though. She need to eat that shit before she come in the door, honestly, because we don't need enough of nothing for nobody. Like I said, enough of nothing for nobody. Okay, that's it. My friend, let me see. I'm sorry, I'm scrolling. My friend Helen Hicks said Ice disappeared. Baby, we ain't seen Ice in forever. Ever. Let me see. Let me scroll. This computer going so damn slow right now. I can't see a motherfucking thing. Hold on, y'all. My friend Queen Chelsie said, baby, Ice used to terrorize that apartment. Baby, Ice was running the show. Ice was tearing the scene down, okay? But he definitely used to be a kiki for me because his ass didn't stay out of trouble. His ass was always in trouble about something, and that used to be funny to me because if y'all know anything about me and a motherfucker being in trouble, this nigga barely made it through the live stream today because he was fucking with me when I first started. But you see, he ain't said nothing back here. So I understand what it's like to be tortured and terrorized. But the past 2 live streams, he actually been doing okay. He ain't said nothing. But y'all already know. I be going through it too. So I know about some shit. Okay? Let me see. My friend Queen Chelsie says, I got the box of gumbo. As long as it's only 1 piece of crab leg, 1 piece of chicken, 1 piece of sausage. We don't need too much stuff in there. Only enough for us to split it in half. We can't even split it. I don't even want to be able to split it. We need to take a sip of the gumbo juice. I'll bring little shot cups. So as long as we get a sip of the gumbo juice, we don't really have to chew the food. Okay? That's it. Don't bring the food, bring the juice. That's all we need. My friend Dimple said hair smelling like hookah and smoke. Somebody need to bring the damn hookah now. My friend done said it. We need the hookah. And what else? What else can we think before we get out of here so we know what we bringing tomorrow? Because we got it all, I think. We got the food, we got the drinks, we got the hookah, we got the outfits, we got just about everything we need. Let me see. My friend said, we staying out until 4 or 5 in the morning. We staying out until 4 or 5 in the morning, y'all, so be ready. My friend Trinity is funny for that. We gonna be out all damn night, okay? Out till the sun come up. She said we staying out till 4 or 5 in the morning. We turned up all damn night, okay? With Tanya. Somebody bring Tanya to the party because Tanya ass gonna party. You know Tanya gonna party till 5 o'clock in the morning for show, child. So somebody go get Tanya and tell her ass it's time for a party too, child. We need more people. My friend Sonia C says because we don't bathe. Y'all are fucking hilarious. Bring the pants that you peed in too, because we sure did forget about them twerking pants that we peed in and went to go wrap up Christmas presents. So make sure you pee in your pants before you show up, because that's gonna add to the smell. After we eat the oxtails and the catfish and all that stuff and the chicken and everything and the gumbo juice, we're going to need to add to the smell. So we need the pee pants first before we walk in the building, okay? My friend Helen Hicks says, anybody need me to pick them up at Whataburger in the Maybach? She's picking up people at Whataburger in the Maybach. So if you need a ride to the party tomorrow, my friend Helen Hicks got everybody. I'm passing out outfits. My friend Helen Hicks got the rides. And then we got a few people on drinks and food tomorrow. So We got a party, y'all. If you know anything about some niggas in a party, we could put something together. We done did it. We done did this shit in the last 30 minutes. We got the whole goddamn party together. Y'all knew y'all was my bitches. I knew y'all was my bitches. Okay? I knew y'all was going to help me figure this out. I knew it. I knew we was going to get this party together. Now we really finna have a time. Because now I know y'all crazy for real. So now I know we really finna have a time tomorrow. Because this shit is finna be funny. Okay? Let me see. My friend LaShonda Jones with the eyes. She's like, what are y'all talking about in here? My friend Dimple Status says, come straight from the gym in your in your sweaty clothes. Straight from the gym. But we don't sweat, though. So you got to pee in your pants. Because we don't sweat enough to actually smell like nothing. So you definitely need to pee in your pants before you enter the door. If I don't see piss in them pants, honey, you taking your ass back home, too. Let me see. My friend Queen Chelsea says, make sure y'all kids with their daddy's place. Make sure them kids, we need to do it on Christmas, really, shit. Honestly, we supposed to be doing this shit on a holiday, to be perfectly honest, because we don't celebrate that shit either. So we doing this shit on the wrong fucking day to begin with, to be honest. My friend Dimple Status said, outfit check at the door immediately. Outfit check at the door if you don't have outfit check. I have twerking pants from DD's. I have my crop top from Crazy Boss. I have my cowboy hat from Crazy Boss. And I got my chain belt from DD's. If you don't have all of that for your outfit check, your ass is grass, okay? My friend said, outfit check, that's hilarious. Y'all are so damn silly. My friend Helen Hicks with the crying laughing face. Y'all are funny as hell. Baby, look, I said we finna have a party and y'all done got the whole damn party together. That's hilarious. My friend LaShonda Jones says, hey everyone, hey friend, I'm glad you made it in because we've been over here on some bullshit, okay? We've been over here cutting up. But if you want to keep cutting up, friend, show up tomorrow with a half a bottle of liquor at the door and we got you. Make sure you got your twerking pants on because it's gonna be a party. Definitely. Make sure you show up tomorrow. If you're having a good time today, you definitely want to be here tomorrow because we finna go all the way somewhere else. I don't know where the fuck we finna be at, but we finna be somewhere, child. We finna be somewhere. We finna be lit on the top of somebody's roof eating the damn chicken with the goddamn half bottle of liquor is where we finna be at. And we're gonna have a great time. And my friend said till 4 or 5 in the morning with Tanya, okay? Let me see. My friend said, I don't want to bring Tanya. She always begging for leggings. It's hilarious. Well, I got an extra pair for her, though. I got some leggings for Tanya this time. So she okay. She said, I don't want to bring Tanya because she always begging for leggings. It's funny as fuck, okay? But we got extras. And like I said, if she comes tomorrow, she don't got them goddamn leggings. I'm only passing them out in the live chat. So if she don't got them goddamn leggings at the door tomorrow, she finna take her ass home, too, okay? I don't give a damn. You show up tomorrow with too much shit you're supposed to have and see what the fuck happens. We ain't about shit over here. We don't need shit the way it's supposed to go. Otherwise, the party ain't gonna be right. We need to be all the way toe up. Everybody that enters the fucking door, okay? My friend Robin A says, I'll bring Jello shots, and they need to have the Jolly Ranchers on the side. Jello shots, we need, what else? We need the walking tacos. We need it offering. We need everything. The walking tacos at the Dorito bag that we don't know if it's called nachos or rotel. We need that too. But I'm only gonna have one fork, so we all gotta eat off that shit too. Okay. Let me see. My friend said I got the Don Julio. Definitely bring the Don Julio because we know that's part of the that's the list of if I don't drink this, I'm gonna drink that. If I don't drink this, I'm gonna drink that. And if nobody got Don Julio, bring a slither of Hennessy because she said she'll drink that too if that's all you got. So we okay. As long as you got a little bit of alcohol, you'll be fine. I'm letting you in. Just don't bring too much. Like I said, don't bring too much. Only enough for everybody to taste it, not actually get drunk. Because we don't get drunk. We drink alcohol. We'll take 7 shots and we don't feel shit. So we don't even need that much because ain't no point, really, honestly. Ain't no fucking point for us to be drinking the goddamn thing because we ain't gonna feel shit after we drink it, okay? I ain't gonna be drunk and I'm damn sure not gonna drink it when I get home. So I don't need enough to take nowhere. If I get enough to take home, then I'm not gonna be able to drink the shit at home. I'm still have to wait till I go out and socialize with my friends. That's the only time I drink is when I'm out socializing. So I don't need extra shit to take home. That's it, okay? I got shit to do. I got to go to the gym. I got to go to Orange Theory. I got shit to do when I get home. So no, none of that. Okay. A little bit only. My friend Queen Chelsea says, hopefully I'm not too late. I'm going to do a few, I'm going to do a few returns first, D. She got to go to Crazy Boss and do her returns and then she'll be there. So my friend Queen Chelsea, we shouldn't expect to see until about an hour and a half later because she got to go to Crazy Boss. She got to go to DD's. She's going to have to stop by Lululemon that she told us she don't shop at either. And she probably got to go return some shit to thieving ass Dolores who be selling that shit offline that she not supposed to be having out the store either. Somebody go find Dolores and tell her she can sell her shit in the corner. You know how they be having a person set up in the corner and they be selling shit at people parties? She can sell purses and shit at the end of the party. So if y'all want some knockoff shit at the end of the party, my girl Dolores is going to be set up in the tent. And she going to have the purses and stuff over there for the low. So My friend said she gonna do the returns and she'll be there and then pick up Dolores on the way so that we can all get a little purse or two, and then we'll be back on the live stream with the party after that, and we'll figure out who bought what. We can figure out if you bought the real purse or if you bought it for $200 off. If you bought it for the $500 price, or if she sold it to you for $300 instead. Because we don't buy shit for full price over here either. And if Dolores comes trying to sell you some shit for full price, you let me know, because she could get the fuck out too. We don't buy shit for full price over here. What the fuck is wrong with you? We only buy half price shit, or you could get your ass on. Okay, like I said, my friend LaShonda said, I'll bring a pan of seafood. Definitely a pan of seafood, and it has to have hot honey on it. No seafood will come through the door without hot honey, okay? You need to have hot honey sauce packets, or it needs to already be drizzled on the food before you enter, okay? It has to be that way. Otherwise, that's it. And we might only need the juice of that too. We might not even need the food. We might only need the juice of the seafood, okay? Because we don't eat too much. We don't eat too much. We don't drink too much. We don't want too much of nothing. My friend Sonia C said, I got my used wig. Please get your wigs from Poshmark first. Don't bring your ass in here with no expensive ass bundles. Don't come over here with your hair from whatever fancy ass place you bought it from. If you don't have on your Poshmark wig with the glue in the front that wasn't washed off, and you could barely put the shit on your head because it's stuck ass glue on there from the last person that wore it, you're not allowed. I need them wigs halfway falling off your head while we twerking in them pants, okay? Half glue wigs from the Poshmark is all that's allowed. Your hair is done, you can get your ass out. And that's real. That's me being as honest as I could possibly be. Don't come in there looking like you got some sense. Half-ass wigs and that's all. Or a burnt-out bonnet, and that's it. No more, no less. My friend Bree Trinity said, y'all crazy. It's y'all, child. All I said was I was having a party. Y'all the ones that start bringing all this extra shit to the party. All I said was I was having a party, and leave it to black people to bring some shit ain't nobody asked for. Y'all done brought a whole fucking extra party to the party. And that's why we finna be in there with no damn sense, because everybody crazy. My friend Chelsea says, Queen Chelsea says, dang, I thought everyone was broke and couldn't afford food. Wow, this is gonna be a lit party. We done collected something from somewhere, honey. Look, we having a potluck style party. We don't have enough for everybody or nothing. So everybody is bringing a little bit of something, so we can all have a little bit of something. We ain't gonna have no plate of food. We might just have enough to pick up and bite from here and there. But we done gathered up a few dollars. Somebody had $5, another person had $3, I had $4, another person had $6. Low-key, we ended up with $100 worth of food. Shit, we damn near ended up with $100 worth of food and a cake. We got the chantilly cake too and the liquor. So, honey, we done figured out something. As slow and as broke as we are, we done figured some shit out in 30 minutes. We done figured this shit out in 30 minutes. I can tell you that fucking much, okay? You can't tell us we slow or broke about shit with the way we just put this shit together that fast. The hell? She must be fucking crazy. Let me see. My friend LaShonda says, noted. My friend Mo Thomas says, I'm bringing liquid leggings and fireworks. Oh, you definitely need the liquid leggings. If you bring liquid leggings, you getting in for free, okay? Everybody else is getting charged a chicken fry. But you, my friend, if you bring them liquid leggings, you getting in for free. That's a special entry right there. So if you can find some liquid leggings, definitely bring them, because that's the only way you enter in this motherfucker for free tomorrow, okay? My friend Robin A says, we need a porta potty attendant with the hygiene products, breath mints, and gum. Let me see. Who can we get to do that? Who can be our porta potty attendant? Fuck it. Gina boyfriend, he ain't got shit to do. Bring his ass and he can do that. He ain't selling chili bowls because my friend says she gonna sell them, so he ain't got shit to do. Bring his ass and let him be the fucking bathroom attendant. But who the goddamn knows? Him and the bathroom attendant might be a mess too. So we need somebody else. Somebody help me figure out who's going to attend the bathroom. My friend Sonia C says, too funny, selling shit in the corner. Yes, baby, we're going to have it all. We're going to have food. Dolores going to be selling shit. Somebody going to be attending the bathroom so you can get your little breath mints and stuff. We just don't want no fighting, because we don't fight. We've never fought in our lives, and we will not start tonight, okay? So no fighting, no misbehavior. We come and we act like we have some sense. We will not be in there cutting up tomorrow. So if you're a fighter, stay at home, because we don't fight here, okay? My friend Southern Bell says, darn, I almost missed the live. I was in the kitchen unboxing my luxury items, sipping on my 2-day-old coffee. Baby, she was unboxing her luxury items and damn near didn't even know that we was having a party. So that's why I said tell a friend to tell a friend. Because if y'all don't tell people, we finna be busy with the bullshit and not even know that there's a party going on. So you're not even supposed to realize you're finna have your liquid leggings tomorrow, because we over here unboxing stuff and we doing We over here going to Orange Theory. We over here fucking going to the goddamn ghetto instead of going on vacations. And we done missed out on the fact that it's a party tomorrow. So we got to get our shit together, y'all. We got to get our shit together because we over here all toe up. And we are forgetting that we barely finna eat and we barely finna drink at this party tomorrow. But we finna have a time all the way till 4 or 5 in the morning, like my friend said. Okay, my friend Queen Chelsie says, and then braids need to smell sour under them. Oh my gosh. She said, and the braids need to smell sour under the wigs, child. Okay, you need to have 3-month-old braids under them wigs too. I was finna look. I was finna say something else, and I'm not even finna say that. My friend is crazy. Definitely, you need to have them old ass braids under that wig, child. No new braids, no new wigs. If you come in there if your Meek Mills ain't 3 weeks old, at the very least, 3 weeks. Don't come in there with no fresh braids, friend, or you getting your ass out. I'm not playing. My rules are my rules. You come to the door tomorrow and you ain't following the rules, you got to go. We don't play that. It's going to be niggas at the door checking shit. If you are wrong, the bouncers are putting you out. The bouncers are not playing with nobody. If you don't come solid, you got to go. My people don't even play like that. They don't play about a bitch coming with some hair done. They don't play about a bitch coming with too much food. You show up with too much food and looking like you got some sense if you want tomorrow, okay? You finna get your ass out. You gonna learn today or tomorrow, okay? My friend Sonia C says, of course not glue on, she said, and glue everything. I'm sorry, and everything on the wig. Not gluing everything on a wig. Yes, you definitely have to have the glue on the wig. And it needs to smell like the cigar lounge because why not, okay? If you got a wig that doesn't smell like the cigar lounge and don't have glue on it, I know it didn't come from the right place. So you ain't invited. My friend LaShonda says, I got the liquid IVs too. Baby, look, we don't even get drunk, so we should be fine. We should be okay because we drink so damn much, but we don't ever get drunk. So we should be perfectly okay. My friend said, Teddy. Okay, Teddy is the bouncer. We found our bouncer, child. Teddy is gonna be the bouncer at the door. So we got everything. Now I think we got everything we need. Now I think we are solid and ready for the party. Okay, let me see. My friend said only bring one pack of gum. We're tearing the sticks in half. We gotta cut them up into pieces, friend, because everybody need a piece. Everybody needs a piece. Hold on. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and pass out my stuff now, so don't nobody have an excuse. So nobody has an excuse to walk in tomorrow without the shit they supposed to have. Let me go ahead and pass the shit out now. So there y'all go. If you needed some pants and if you needed a top, you got your pants and you got your tops right there. That's all I said. I'll go get the chicken fries in a minute. But there go y'all pants and stuff. So ain't no excuse to show up at the door wrong tomorrow. Show up at the door wrong if you want to. I'm going to tell y'all, put them pants and them shirts in the chat. Okay, so ain't no damn excuses. My friend said, hold on, I'm sorry, I got to scroll down. My friend said, I'll bring the moose traps and the air pumps. Child, somebody need to go to Discount Tires too, because we finna fuck around and have bald tires on the way up there. Somebody's gonna get a fucking flat tire on the way, so somebody's gonna need to get scooped up. So we need all that shit. We need a list of items so that we, just in case somebody don't make it, we can go call Discount Tires for them to go help them out, and then they can make it. You can just bring them and then drop the car off at Discount Tires, child. They'll take care of them, and then we need somebody to go yell at the people at Discount. We'll do that when we get there. Whenever you pick her up and you get there, we'll all yell at the person at Discount Tires, so it'll be okay. My friend Bree Trinity says, forget that. I'm bringing tightrope that can barely fit in the tie, not the tightrope that can barely fit in the tie. My friend Southern Belle says, can I bring my baby daddy's dog? He's out of town and I got a doggy sit. Child, bring the baby daddy's dog is hilarious. Definitely be doggy sitting the baby daddy's dog, child. And then be having all kind of shit to say about the dog. Funny as hell. Well, now we got two dogs. We got Ice and we got the damn baby daddy's dog. So we're going to have a little pet corner. If anybody else got a fucking snake or a lizard or some shit you want to bring, because Lily ass ain't bringing her shit. So we're going to go ahead, and if you got a pet snake or a lizard or something, we're going to have the little farm set up in the corner. So that should be okay too if you need a pet sitter. We got all the shit we need. Honestly, I can't even think of y'all thinking of more shit, and I'm flabbergasted because I'd have felt like we didn't hit the whole list now. My friend said, forget that, I'm bringing, I'm sorry, I read that. My friend said no dogs and no kids. That's funny as hell. No, nothing, because we don't bring shit where we be going. We don't bring a motherfucking thing but a half bottle of liquor when we get there, okay? We don't bring nothing. So all we need is the tights. My friend said, look extra tacky. Definitely, but shit on everybody else while you doing it, okay? Feel like the best bitch in the building while you doing it, okay? My friend LaShonda says, I got my leggings already. She's like, friend, I'm going to quit. Give them to somebody else. I don't need them. I got mine. Definitely, if you got your own, wear your own. But if you don't, it's some in the chat. Grab them and come on to the dough, child. You'll be fine. My friend said, oh, I'm sorry. Let me scroll down. My friend said, don't forget to chew like a horse and pull your leggings up every 5 minutes. Oh, and definitely pull your wig to the front every 5 minutes and keep on brushing it with your fingers. Honey, somebody in the damn chat said the other day, stop pulling your hair to the front. Some of it belongs in the back. I'm like, y'all are fucking silly. What the hell y'all tell that woman that for? I thought that was funny because that's some shit that be crossing my mind. It drives me crazy when she pulling her hair to the front so much and she keep on fiddling with it, and she always, I guess, it's just the look she likes for the hair to fall to the front. But then she be in the back, bare back, with no hair back there. So that's something that always crosses my mind. So I thought that was funny that one of y'all actually said that in the chat, because I'm like, y'all are fucking silly. And that's hilarious. But like I said, friends, we pushing 3 damn hours, and I said we was not going to do this because I was finna get y'all out of here so we could make it to the party on time. And we barely finna make it because we got ball tires and we need to stop at fucking Discount Tires. My friend said she got some unboxing to do. So it's shit we need to do before we get in this party tomorrow, okay? So I'm going to get y'all out of here. Let me read the rest of these really quick. My friend Queen Chelsie said Lily might watch y'all pets. Definitely we got a pet sitter. Drop them off at Lily house and then show up at the door. We'll be okay. My friend said wearing my pleather crop top jacket with that don't zip. Baby, definitely it shouldn't zip. If the damn jacket zips, we definitely got a problem because we ain't zipped the fucking jacket in years. So no jackets that zip either. My friend Sonia C says no dogs, no kids, and no morals. Y'all are silly as shit. Y'all are silly as shit. Now she said no morals is crazy, y'all. No, she did it. That's fucking funny. But definitely come tomorrow ready to have a good time because we are finna have a good time. If you just had a good time this last 30 minutes of setting this damn party up, y'all know we finna have a shit show tomorrow. So please, please, please come in ready to have a good time tomorrow because we are definitely about to cut up. As much as we just cut up just now, that was half of what we finna do tomorrow. So definitely come with all your stuff. Don't forget your shit because like I said, I'm not giving nobody no passes and we don't have no extras at the door. So bring everything you need and make sure you show up. You don't got to show up on time because we Black. And we won't show up nowhere. We don't give a fuck who you are, okay? We don't care how good of friends we are. We don't show up for shit on time. And we definitely don't help a motherfucker clean up. So as soon as I'm done, y'all get your asses out of there and make me clean all that shit up by myself too. Because help who? The fuck? I didn't come here to help you clean up shit. Bitch, I came to the party, not to clean up nothing. So as soon as the party is over and as soon as we done twerking, y'all drive off in them Maybachs. Because we don't help D clean, okay? D don't need no help. D gonna clean up all this shit on her own, okay? My friend says, I can't wait, D. I'm sorry, my friend Bree Chendy says, I can't wait, D. See everyone tomorrow in the parking lot. Remember, we hanging until 4 or 5 in the morning. Definitely in the parking lot. And we ain't gonna have enough liquor, so we just finna be in there talking, okay? We just finna be in the parking lot, chatting, dry throat and everything, because we ain't got no water either. With the damn hot honey catfish stuck in our throat. So, and funky, smelling like fish and smelling like damn Burger King chicken fries. So, as long as everybody is late, as long as everybody come with the half of the shit you're supposed to have, and as long as you ready to stay up till 4 or 5 in the morning, we're going to rock out and we're going to have a good time. Because clearly, y'all are just as much of a mess as I am. So we definitely are going to have a good time. And like I said, if you didn't see if you didn't get a chance to see the short, go ahead and check out the short because I can't play it on here. Otherwise, they are going to flag my live stream. So if you didn't see the short, go see the short so you can have an idea of what tomorrow's live stream is going to be about, or, get the gist of what it's going to have. My friend said, I got my wipes. Oh, you definitely know we got some wipes because we're going to have them pissy ass pants on. So we're going to need some wipes too. We're going to need to freshen up before we get there, child. And we just going to have to let the pee dry off because we don't want it to look like we pee. We just want it to smell like we pee. That's it, okay? Let me see. So yes, tomorrow the party starts at 12. If you're free, please join the party. If you're not free during the party hours, make sure that you still leave your answers in the chat because it's still going to be a kiki in the comment section because we can still kiki in the comment section about what's going on. And then I know sometimes depending on how long the live stream is tomorrow, I know sometimes it might take a minute to get through all the questions because it's an actual live stream and y'all are probably going to be like, well, damn, I got to watch a 3-hour live stream to get through the questions. So I'm probably going to, after doing the live stream, I'll probably just post the questions, like the slideshow of the questions to the backup channel so that in case you want to just participate and answer the questions and see what the questions were, without having to go all the way back. If you weren't in the live stream to watch it, then you can still go see the questions or whatever. But if you want to just listen to the live stream because you know we're going to be in there cutting up, definitely do, because you know it's going to be a mess. So I hope everybody, today is Thursday. Yeah, so we're going to have party on Friday night party. 12 o'clock tomorrow, my time in California. Whatever time 12 o'clock is for you is going to be 12 o'clock for me. So right now, my time is 2:53. So just correlate that to your time, whatever, how many hours ahead or behind or whatever you might be. So tomorrow, 12 o'clock, bring your bullshit to the door. Let your hair down. Don't be afraid to answer questions. Don't be afraid to be honest, because we're going to have fun. And like I said, the more honest you are, the more fun we'll have. I'll reiterate again, the picture that you see on the screen right now is the thumbnail that you're going to be looking for tomorrow. So don't look for the thumbnail that you saw for this video today. Don't look for those type of thumbnails for tomorrow. The thumbnail for tomorrow is going to be the one you see on the screen now that says Therapy and Reality with D. The thumbnails that I have up for today's video are strictly the thumbnails for Real Tea with D when I just do the commentary about the ladies. Therapy with D, we going all the way left with some shit. So make sure that tomorrow when you see the thumbnail, if you want to join the live stream tomorrow, this will be the thumbnail that you're looking for, the Therapy and Reality with D. So just to be clear, because I know some people are probably going to be like, well, shit, I never even seen you post something because I didn't see the thumbnail. So just don't look for the usual thumbnails. Look for the one that you see on the screen now that says Therapy and Reality with D. Let me see. My friend Mo Thomas says no muumuu dresses allowed unless you're cleaning the kitchen. My friend Phoenix Johnson says, D, you can't do less than, look, my friend Phoenix Johnson says you can't do less than 3 hours. It's impossible. I'm like, she already knows. So, for damn sure the party is at least 3 hours to my friend. That's all we got. 3 hour party. That's it. Party is over after 3 hours. That's some ghetto ass shit. Bring all this shit and we only doing it for 3 hours. It's funny as hell. Okay. You already know I can't do no less than 3 hours. It'd be an accident every single time. I promise you that. When I say it's an accident every single time, I am not fucking joking. I don't know how the hell I end up on here for 3 hours every time. Chill. I said an hour and a half ago I wasn't going to keep y'all in here. Here we fucking are at 3 hours. This is a goddamn shame. But at least you know the party finna be 3 hours tomorrow at least. Let me see. My friend said we used to spend 6 hours with you. That's funny. She's like, we used to spend all damn day with you, D. So however long you talk, we going to be here. That's why I rock with y'all, friend. Because y'all just be in here listening to me saying whatever the hell I be saying. And y'all be the ones keeping me talking. Because shit, y'all be the ones saying shit that keep me saying shit. So it's y'all fault too, honestly. My friend Sonia C says, D crazy. Y'all crazy too. We all crazy, and that's why we be having such a damn time, because y'all are funny as hell. Honestly, I can't be funny unless y'all making me say something funny, because y'all saying something funny. So for the fact that y'all are just as silly as me, this is why it's so fun talking to y'all, because I can't be the only person. I can't be the only crazy one. If I don't got nobody crazy to talk to, I don't want to talk. Shit. Like, you come in here talking with too much damn sense, I'm going to ask you to go somewhere else, because I don't got time for the sense. I need some chaos, and I need us to have fun. We going to get some answers to some real life shit, and we definitely going to have a good time while we doing it. So at the end of the day, I hope everybody had a good time here today, and I hope you are ready for tomorrow. Please make it, and if you can't, like I said, please just double back and answer the questions in the comment section. My friend says, my friend LaShonda with the eyes and the hearts. My friend Sonia C says same time, and my friend Phoenix Johnson says, we love you, D. Thank you so much. I love y'all as well. You already know. I absolutely love y'all, which is why, like my friend said, I can't do no less than 3 hours, because by the time I get on here and start chit-chatting with my friends, I don't be wanting to get off. Only reason I be having to get off is because I be really having shit that I need to do that's being fucking pushed back because I keep fucking talking. Every time I get on here, I say, I'm not going to be on here too long with y'all because I got something to do. I still be having shit to do. Literally, just because I'm still talking don't mean the shit I got to do ain't got to be done. I still got to do the shit, okay? I'm sitting here still talking like I don't got some shit to do. I have shit to do, okay? I don't know what the fuck my problem is. I just be sitting here talking, and y'all so damn funny, I just keep fucking talking. But I gotta go. I gotta get the fuck out of here right now, y'all. So at the end of the day, I hope y'all enjoyed yourself, and I hope that I can see y'all tomorrow and get some rest, because we finna go up, okay? We going up tonight, okay? Have a good night, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Every single one of y'all, 110. If I don't see y'all, I'm knocking at your fucking door tomorrow. So y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow with your leggings and your goddamn twerking pants and your crop top. Bye, y'all.